And we should be live with another episode of Icewindale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Now, last week, or rather 2 weeks ago, you set out from East Haven after learning the secrets of the White Lady. Faith asked her a particular question if there was any way to help the people of Ten Towns, to which the spirit replied that there was a cauldron that a certain Maud Chiselbone owns somewhere far northeast of East Haven in the Lac Dinishir, this frozen lake. And so you headed out there with hopes of retrieving said treasure. You made your way across the lake with little interference, though something was singing a sweet melody in the distance. I believe just as you were arriving at this kind of cliff face is when all of you began to be completely charmed and allured by this. Thankfully, though, the quick thinking of Stef, you managed to use a sword burst to effectively snap people out of it. If you hadn't, maybe everyone would have been eaten alive and rendered to pieces. One of the harpies did manage to get away, though. This vulture-like woman snuck away into one of the tunnels, and you pulled up your boat, moored up, and started to explore these caves. I'm going to drag you to that now.
We also fought the slime.
You found what?
We also fought a slime, or whatever it was.
A slime?
He means the water elemental.
Oh, the water, yeah. So you got across this icy bridge. Unfortunately, one of you fell off and smacked your head. But as you were climbing back up, you found this small cave. And unbeknownst to you, that loud crack actually attracted a creature. And it wasn't until you returned a second time and slipped off is when the creature pounced on the poor unsuspected Manny. The watery elemental tried to drown you. You chased it up this frozen river, blasting the ice open, trying to get a clear shot at it. I think you just managed to take it out before one of you suffocated. And there was an awesome flying kick moment where you kicked someone out of the water weird and swapped places with them. It was awesome. Alright. And after that, you took a short rest, and I believe, Stef, you had a little search around. Perhaps there was deeper caves to explore. And it wasn't until you flew around one particular set of stairs you saw a cavern full of viscera, bones, and the remains of what looked like flayed humanoids, most likely the remaining fishermen. And something else. In the ice, a massive skeletal creature was frozen solid. Sat down with a great axe in between their legs, kind of resting there. They're adorned with all kinds of old, ancient-looking armor that looks way too big for anyone of your size to be wearing. And this skeletal helmet with these horns that kind of wrapped around. And this formidable creature, as you're just staring at it, doesn't seem to move at all, or even show any signs of life, but your little flying monkey just flew into this cave, and that's where we ended last session. And I'm going to ask, what do you do with the flying monkey before we do anything else?
I guess we do an insight check of what this could be, or an arcana, I guess. Do we sense any magic from that thing, you know?
Yeah, you can roll an arcana.
Give me 1 second. Oh, wait, fuck. That's the monkey.
Yeah, just roll it, because you can see it. You can roll it from your character.
Yeah, wait, I have him set. There we go. Arcana. Normal.
I don't know what vision your monkey has, but it's probably not very...
Not very
probably
far.
Not very dark vision. No. So you'd have to get quite close to this thing and have a look at it. With a 21, this skeletal creature most likely was not preserved in this way. Something must have animated it via necromancy, and it's sitting here, perhaps guarding, perhaps resting, But the ice all around it, that's probably just built up over just sitting here. Something may have just
So can I like see if it is necrotically alive?
if
I guess
you would need something like detect magic to know if there's like a semblance of magic surrounding them. But I'll tell you what, as you're getting close enough to examine it, you definitely see this creature's eyes suddenly glow a faint blue. This icy cold touch fills your monkey's veins, and you see a crack form across the ice.
Can the
What do
monkey
you do?
lick the ice?
Lick the ice.
Yes.
I mean, sure, its tongue's bound to get stuck against it, but sure enough, your monkey is just stuck against the ice as this thing begins to animate. The rest of you guys are in the cave and don't have any clue what's going on.
I mean, I could tell them, right? I could keep.
Yeah, you could. Sure, if you want to tell them.
You can
what's
talk
happening.
as you're seeing through the monkey's eyes if you want.
True.
Give me 1 second. I'm a bit busy here on the side still.
Right. How about we send Snorp to investigate?
Yeah, we can send Snort over. No, wait, Snort is gonna fucking die.
Wait, so have you told us what you saw? All of it?
I told you what I saw. I would deduce that it's probably some sort of undead frozen giant.
It looks humongous. Like, probably if it was standing tall, easily over 20 feet tall.
Yeah, that's very. I know what my character knows what a giant. I would say
yes,
that
you will know what a giant is. Yes,
I will know
and you know that the giants used to rule this land of Icewindale way before the 10 towners moved in.
Bloody immigrants coming here stealing our fish.
If you say out loud that you want to send Snork to investigate, Bellamy will just say, look, I can be pretty fast and sneaky, and if you want someone else to go take a look, I can go and take a look, but other than telling you what I see, I won't be able to tell you much about it if there's anything magical or mystical in there.
I think it would be a good idea to not go there with anybody. Just, I think that might be a very suicidal decision. No, I'm not your parent.
Hey guys, how about we split the party?
As you say, suicidal decision, all of you hear an almighty crash. And from your monkey's point of view, you just see the icy cage explode, skittering chunks fly across the room. And as you see the top half of the skeleton begin to creak alive.
So guys, I don't want to alarm you or anything, but I kind of made the monkey lick the ice, and the thing is free now.
I'm going to be really honest with you. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Lick the ice? Is that some kind of euphemism?
No,
I made
the monkey lick the magical ice.
Stef,
magical ice. Okay.
Whatever's coming and whatever you saw, can it fit through this entrance?
I don't know, Mr. Game Master. Can it fit through this entrance? How high is the thing?
Okay. Well, it looks like it could probably squeeze along the tunnel the monkey flew down, and it can definitely fit inside the icy tunnel with the lake.
Mm-hmm.
As for the one you're standing in, looks like that would be a really tight squeeze.
I just want to point out, like, even if it can't get through that, we would be trapped in here, and maybe we should get to the other side at the very least. Just an action plan.
Just so I know, just want to represent it mechanically as well. A huge creature is 3 squares. It can squeeze through a gap 2 squares large, but not a gap 1 square large. And you would know that, like, mechanically. That's how it kind of translates. So it probably couldn't fit through down this one. Maybe with difficulty this one, but
maybe difficult to run.
That is what squeezing is as well, but definitely not like the left one.
Okay, so let's move.
Yep, I'm with you on that.
I want
to like a great idea. Nope, we're not listening. We're leaving.
We'll catch you on the flip side, Stef. So just taking things in order because we each have to. Go ahead, Stef. Sorry.
Yeah.
What about we have been pretty crafty on Do we maybe have anything to set a trap for this thing? Maybe.
Yeah, it's a trap.
Snorp, remember when I told you about being a diversion?
Yeah. What about Snorp? I mean, guys, we have a Roki bridge here, right? I'm just pulling this together. We know that the ice under the bridge is very fucking broken. The water is very fucking deep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I can cast spells. I'm pretty good at casting spells.
I can confirm. I've seen you cast a spell, and it was magical. Not gonna lie.
So
okay,
what
do you want to do?
So okay, now you have my full attention. Sorry about that.
Okay. DM, if I move at half speed, can I walk across this bridge without falling flat on my ass?
We are in this cave.
It is.
So
okay, so the icy bridge, probably, if you move very, very slowly, you can get across carefully without you wouldn't be able to rush across it. But I'll say if you're moving like a tiny snail pace, you could probably get through.
Can I throw Snorp across it?
My
your
worry
strength isn't too high. You probably just slide more than...
about leaving the alcove is we have not fully explored this cave yet, right? And it seems to me like this might be circular.
Well, yeah, but we know where the way out is, and right now, do you really want to be trapped in here with whatever's coming?
I don't understand. That thing is trapped in here with us.
I'm going to be 5 feet onto the ice.
It's at this point I'm going to ask you what your monkey is doing, because he has one turn left as this frost giant does seem to be breaking the ice around where it was sat and standing up, heaving the axe. Yeah, it is. So it is in combat, but there's 2 combatants, so it goes, then it goes.
Okay, then I'll just move it here. It has 30 feet speed, right?
I'm going to guess it's disengaging to do that?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Then it has a bit more, right?
Doesn't it have 60
you can move.
Oh yeah,
no, it only flies 30.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Does anyone speak giant? We could use another follower.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't really see any further than that.
You can see there's a faint ambient light coming around the corner, but I'm going to ask your monkey to roll initiative.
The monkey will roll initiative.
You're in luck. You get one more turn.
My monkey is so speedy and initiative-y.
At this point, as you're looking behind you, you can see that this giant has fully rose up, and everyone inside the cave hears the entire cave itself shudder. Icicles across the bridge kind of fall down and shatter.
Manny, I need your wisdom. Tell me.
All 11 points.
Left or right?
All 10 points. Let's go.
Left or right? Left or right?
What are you talking about? I do not know what you're on about.
Right. It's like a yes or no question.
Left.
I'd flip a coin, but I spent... Okay. Let's go right.
Right, yeah. Right.
Yeah, Sam.
You're
whatever we were fighting before, we're not
my monkey is
right?
kind of a little bit bucked, Senrith. I don't...
The vision on the monkey, yeah, it is. Because I don't think monkeys have dark vision, so...
Whatever we're fighting will come to the right. From our right.
15 so far, so I can move another 15 here.
You
I'm
can.
5 more feet across the bridge.
Right.
Okay.
You see a figure in this gloomy darkness. And
It's a figure.
The light is coming from a cauldron that's set on a warm fire. And around this room...
I think we got ourselves a magical cauldron.
Oh, shit. All right, let's go. Let's go, boys.
Indeed you do. There's some figure hunched over it, dropping ingredients in. They seem to be an old, haggard-looking woman, and there is a sudden glance in your direction. She can hear this commotion that's happening, and says in this kind of old voice, like, "Oh, what do we have here? It seems you've woken up my pantry guard. Little Ulf will see you out." And I think
is this all happening to the monkey? Is this all happening like via monkey vision?
It is.
This is
monkey vision, indeed.
Can we? I mean, I don't mean to like Stef. I respect the autonomy of your monkey. Don't get me wrong. Can we get involved with this as well?
Yeah, just put us all in initiative so we can all.
Just imagine that one.
I don't know where this is. I don't even know where this is happening. As far as I'm aware, Stef is just talking to himself.
Clear. I'm trying to make it very clear that I'm talking out loud and you guys can hear what I'm saying.
So, okay, cool.
You guys spent a good minute discussing what you were going to do. That was more than 12 seconds, and that's basically what has happened up till now. So if you want to jump on the initiative, go right ahead.
Yeah,
but that's where you would be now, right? As this was happening.
I'll right in. Let's.
Yeah.
Hey, we can see exactly what we're about to fight.
Yep. This is what the monkey has been seeing this whole time, and this is the description that Stef gave you. This hulking, gigantic creature with toothpicks inside of its limbs, which really are actually arrows.
Stef, can I get a price check on this though? Is the monkey north of us or south of us?
The monkey is east of us.
Just ping on the map where he is.
I can't see that.
How do I
click?
Where I'm on the bridge, is he up or down?
How do I ping?
You have to zoom out, Manny, and you'll see it. It's here if you zoom out a bit.
I actually cannot see that because I don't have monkey vision.
No.
You can still see the.
That's where it is, though.
Yeah. It's there, but he's asking what direction we go to get to it.
Yeah.
We would have to go. My suggestion is we don't move for shit. My suggestion we all go back in here in the space where the skeleton cannot through.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But you said that the cauldron of the thing we're looking for was around here. So I'm 100% down to take that.
I'm 100% down with your cauldron plan, but first we have to worry about the 20 feet tall murder machine. I'm
gonna tell you something. I am fairly good at sneaking.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go via turn order from now on, just so there's not as much chaos. So Flying Monkey gets another go. Unfortunately for you, you could hear the thump, thump, thump as this creature follows up behind you, and the dragging of its axe scraping across the stonework. It is right behind you.
Do I hear that from my left ear or my right ear?
Wait. How the fuck did that thing move?
Left.
Okay. I'm just asking, how did that thing move 60 feet?
60. It's got a dash, and its stride is massive.
Okay.
Got a massive stride. But I mean, I'll just check actually, because this looks like it would have been having to squeeze. So this would have been difficult terrain for it. So it's at the top of the stairs. It's right behind you. But what do you want to do?
Me, the monkey.
Yeah, the monkey man.
I want to go further into the fucking cave.
Okay, you can. You've got a decent amount of light
here. Can I go straight to the right?
Yes. So as you enter into this room proper and have a look around, there is a nasty display of gore, as there's a table with looked to be like flayed human remains. You can see meat hooks hanging around. There's a smell of putrid stench in the air. The only thing that maybe abates that is the smell of cooking, which is coming from the cauldron.
Manny,
yeah,
we're eating good tonight. Is the lady still there?
She is. I'm just hiding her token, but she is right here.
Well, I can see her now, right? There's sliding.
I guess give me an investigation check with the monkey as you're looking at her. Or yours if you have.
It has to be.
You're looking through its eyes.
Yeah. It has to be mine.
Go ahead then.
Investigation.
This is for free.
Oh, well, I'm very good at investigating.
Are you?
I'm +4.
You just see this decrepit old woman. She's just wearing tattered furs to stave off the cold. And she's the one who talked to you and said, like, what is this? Someone's invaded my pantry.
Can my monkey maybe communicate with her in any form?
Yeah, what would you like to say?
No, the monkey cannot talk, right? That would be fucking stupid. Monkeys cannot talk.
No, what would you like to try and communicate then?
I do know some languages. I would like to write the word. There is like snow and dirt there, right?
Yeah, there's snow. Yeah, you could write in that.
Can I write the word friend in the snow?
Yeah. Go ahead. Give me a persuasion check with the.
Oh no, not a persuasion check.
With the monkey. We'll see
Oh no, I'm not good at persuading people. That's decent.
10. You can see she leans over to one of the shelves and pulls off a rusty hatchet. And as she approaches, you just finish writing this in the snow, and then she seems to pause, looking at it, and seems to smile this kind of sickly grin, and says, "Friend, eh? You look much more like a little snack to me, but you seem intelligent. And I don't see many flying monkeys here in Icewindale. Where is your master? Perhaps we could have a little chat." I think that's the end of that. That's the end of your turn for now. But you hear that.
Oh, she's in a conversation to me. Surely that giant wouldn't just walk up to me and smack me now, right? She asked me a question.
Of course. She's clearly got herself armed, though. It's Snorp's go.
Okay.
Sliding across the bridge.
Cool. Snorp's gonna do a little slide. He's gonna do a little cha-cha slide. Snorp. Let's take. Can he climb down this ledge, or was it like flat on your ass
20
kind
feet.
of scenario?
Wait, we have rope on it.
Oh yeah, we have
a rope right there.
Is all of the ice difficult terrain?
Unless you have crampons, yes.
Okay. Alright, Snorp is going to bravely run away.
Okay, sounds good.
And end his turn.
Manny, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to ask as clearly as I can. Stef, relative to where I am, should I be going north or south to get to whatever's going on?
That is a good question, actually, because took the south.
Does it just loop around, or
it does seem to loop around from what I got out. It's Manny. I like you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you would regret going down there, but I also trust your skill as the best monk I've ever seen. So you have to go south.
Stef, I've just paid for 4 sessions of this. I don't think I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Fuck out of America.
You have to go south, man.
I don't know what.
I will give you the warning. That there is the frost giant there, and it's very angry and very big and very smash.
It's probably very heavy and also has to move through terrain. And I'm also very fast and very stealthy.
I'm curious how it moves over the broken ice. To be fair,
I think it's going to move. I have a feeling it's going to move through it or like crash into it, but we'll wait and see. Okay, so DM, save me hogging the session. I'm going to climb down, which is just I'm going to climb down. So can I walk under the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay, and I should have 40 feet of movement total, but you're saying it's difficult terrain, so that'd be 20.
So yes, it's difficult terrain. Also, I need you to make an acrobatics check to make sure you're not slipping on the ice as well. If you can like rush across it.
Sure thing. Okay.
That's a success.
It's gonna be a success. Okay, so I'm gonna take the dash action as well, so that should give me 40 feet total.
Yep.
Okay. So, but it is difficult terrain, so half movement.
Right.
So 40 feet total, so that's going to be 35 because I used 5 to get down.
Sounds good.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then should I use my key to dash even further? As a bonus action, what does that? That's just another dash action, isn't it?
Do you even have the bonus action sneak? Do you even have the bonus action?
I believe it is a bonus action to use my key to use Step of the Wind.
Yeah.
Which is a disengage or a dash. I'm going to save it for now because I only have 4 points. So end my turn.
Right.
Yep.
Roki.
I would the spellcaster suggest that we maybe make a trap here for the thing that's coming.
It's a bit late for that. I'm gonna try to follow Manny.
Okay. It's going to be quite a bit of movement for you as well.
What?
Yeah.
15 to get to the
I feel
road.
like we cannot really follow.
Get there, climb down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 20. Well, it's 50 feet plus 5 for going down. And then
20 feet down, but yeah.
So if I
it's
use
a rope,
dash,
so you could probably like steady your fall.
So if I use dash, I then have 20 feet of movement across the ice, right?
Right.
Do I have to roll?
Nah, yeah, you do actually acrobatics.
Nice. Let's get a 20.
Unless you have... I don't think anyone's got cramps on it. But there you go. You got your 20. Nicely done. The weight helps you stabilize yourself, it seems. Of all your armor, that is. Not
Wait,
saying Roki's fat.
wait. Does Roki have his mace back? Does he even have a weapon?
No. I have a ranged weapon.
God. No, I
He
think
used the
I
weapon.
remember Manny saying that they swam down and grabbed it. Was that right?
No.
Imagine.
I don't think
He
he did
tried
that.
to, but he failed. That's what I remember.
It's fine. I've got a crossbow.
Um,
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Let's go.
let's see if I can
Love
convince Bellamy to help me set a trap.
Well, before that, I'm going to make a grapple check on your little monkey.
What?
Yep. Can you give me acrobatics or athletics with your monkey, please?
With
You got to be at 17.
No, that's not me. Acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, of course, it's just going to be either dex or strength, but... Ooh! Oh! Okay, fair enough. That's actually that's a success. So you see the old haggard woman with the hatchet in one hand reach out with this long gangly fingers. You manage to flap your wings and just escape her bony grasp. And she's like, "Oh, feisty little thing, aren't you? I only wish to talk. Promise." He licks her lips. Stef, it's your go.
Oh, what do we do here? I'm very much in favor of holding up in this cave because you said right it cannot fit through here or it has to squeeze, right?
Definitely not through this one.
Oh. So
Is Faith supposed to be on initiative?
then
You're right.
I will use the dash bonus action. I'll say that gives me 50 feet of movement, right?
What?
50?
No,
No,
but
you should have only about... If you had Blade Song up, yes, but you've only got 30 right now.
with dash?
Oh,
30
exhaustion.
30.
Exhaustion should reduce movement, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not exhausted, thankfully. But yeah, you'd have 60 total if you dashed, yeah.
Yeah, I
Actually,
dashed in this turn. I'll move
Okay,
up here,
go for it.
and this is difficult terrain across the bridge, right?
I'm actually
Correct.
here.
So
Sorry.
I can move up to here. And you want an acrobatics check, I guess.
No, if you're going slowly and you make if you're going half speed across the bridge, I'll consider that just you're being careful enough to not.
Oh well,
across.
that means I can move another 15. I'll risk.
If you wanted to keep going, you can make the risk of a 20 feet drop. Yes, that is a fail. Okay, unfortunately, you get to the halfway point as you try to pick up speed. You slip. And you fall. Actually, I'm going to decide which way you land. Odds, top, even, bottom.
What if I just fall on my face? Why is that not an option? Why do I have to move vertically up?
Because this ice is landed and frozen in a concave kind of shape. And unfortunately, that's just how it goes. You fall and take 2d6 fall damage.
Well,
Holy shit. That's another one. 2, 8. Stef, you're on death's door from just landing and cracking again on the ice.
Live fast, Diane.
That one hurt like a bitch. And you are also taking a level of exhaustion from that as well.
Well done.
Everyone hears the almighty crack. Stef falls down.
I'll end my turn.
Okay. There's a rope right next to you, but yeah. Bellamy, your turn.
Wait a second. Didn't I have my stupid disc? Where did my disc go? I summoned that thing.
You never got to cut. I don't think you ever got to cast it because combat happened as you were doing it.
No, I already had it out at the end of the session. I made it. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I forgot about it too.
Bellamy.
What the fuck just happened? Okay.
I'm fine.
So I'm going to be asking a few questions just so I can understand the situation a bit better. So, Stef, help me out. Ping on the map where your monkey is.
Monkey is there. Game Master.
Oh, God. Now ping on the map where the giant is.
I cannot see the giant.
Well, what did you
Based on
last
its
see?
crashing.
It was right behind me. It was right behind. Somewhere around the same area. But I cannot see shit currently.
Okay.
Actually, I want to say that isn't your familiar only 100 feet?
Well, you know. Yeah, the range on the telepathic connection is only...
Far, do you really want to walk that back?
No, I'm not walking it back. I'm just saying that it's about here when you would lose connection with your monkey's senses anyway, right? It's still alive and it's still flying around. It's just you can't look into its eyes anymore.
Now, Manny and Roki, are you guys, since we would have, we're talking as this is all happening, are you guys intending to go toward the giant and the lady with the cauldron?
Well, not without Stef.
Stef finds himself in a precarious position at the moment.
I intend to follow Manny and try and stay alive as a group instead of letting him wander off and die. Instead of arguing and hiding in a cave.
Oh, sorry, I should have briefed you on this, Roki. I'm actually really good at stealth, so my plan was to go and scout things out.
I could keep a distance.
Okay, cool.
But everyone's just arguing instead of doing something. You're the only person doing something.
Well, Bellamy is about to decide what... My plan was to...
Also, we're having quite a loud conversation, knowing that there's a big scary monster not very near to us. So do you think we could do rather than say?
I mean, my plan was to go...
Stef, respectfully, while you flatten your ass, your plan isn't working very well.
Yes, that's because I wanted to go fast. But my plan was we go where Snorpus because...
Anyway, hold on. So,
let's have Bellamy have that turn.
Tell me this. This bridge, are the edges frozen as well, or is it just the surface of the bridge? Like the ledge?
It's pretty much the whole bridge. Yeah, if you're falling, it's because you've slipped off the edge and fallen down. It's basically all frozen.
Okay, screw it then. I'll just use 30 feet of movement to climb down, so I'm next to Stef.
Yep.
And this ice that we're on, is it, from what I remember earlier, is there water under it? Can it be cracked? And if there's something heavy on it, will it fall into the ice?
There is freezing cold water underneath. It looks to be crackable. You've smashed pits open before, and in fact there's still this little opening here and further down the river as well. You can see the water here in this river. It was fairly deep, but you can also tell it goes around the corner here, and I don't know if you could be able it'd be hard to tell whether it gets deeper or not, but it does look pretty deep.
Okay, then I'll just do this for now because I really don't know what to do. I'll revert the movement because I didn't have to think about the ice. So let's say I haven't taken my movement yet. I'll tell the others, guys, given what just happened, why don't we just try to draw the big thing here and crack the ice under it, and then maybe take care of the woman with the cauldron, and I'll hold my action to shoot a crossbow at any hostile creature that comes into my range. And
Bellamy, I love your thinking. I love your logic on this. Don't get me wrong. The reason why I think that's a bad idea is because if we get trapped in by the big scary monster, then we can't get the cauldron. But if we can get the cauldron first and flee to here, then the monster can't get us. We can Scooby-Doo this.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Interesting.
Manny, very good point. But I would say it can definitely not fit through the opening. We have ranged spells, crossbows. You don't, but we do.
Okay.
All right. Let's.
Well, maybe you guys should get on the. Maybe some of you guys should get on the cliff then.
Faith catches up to you, Bellamy. That's her turn. The frost giant skeleton is going to dash to get to where you are. Noticeably, she doesn't attack Maud or this old woman. rather. She is seemingly able to command this. You can hear the woman say, little Ulf, there you are. Maybe you can help me catch this little monkey here.
Oh, my monkey is so funny.
It's the flying monkey's go. Your turn. Yeah.
I'm thinking. How heavy would you say the cauldron is?
It looks massive. In fact, it's also full of piping hot stew as well.
So there is no way that the monkey could topple it, throw it off.
As a monkey, no chance. Way too heavy.
I really hope this part.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm really thinking. So I'm in the room with the witch or hag or whatever it is, frost skeleton, right? The hag wants to talk to me, but I no longer have direct control over the monkey.
No. Sure.
The question is, what can the monkey do?
Take the dodge action.
Survive. Yeah, they can. If you're not giving any orders to a familiar, its instinct would be to survive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just saw the old woman take a swipe, trying to grab you. Not necessarily attacking, but tried to grab, and you dodged out of the way. Continuing that logic, I think maybe the monkey would want to fly away, but that's up to you.
The monkey will try to slowly, kind of endearingly walk up to the hag and try to like a pet. Try to persuade her, I guess.
Almost like basically pleading for its life.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go around the corner and find
it's like like a submissive prey animal or whatever. I'm appealing to the good inside of her.
Okay. Alright.
You
can make another persuasion check.
Oh,
That's
man.
a 12. Okay. Wow, the minuses. She's only got -2. Where's the -4 coming from?
Exhaustion.
Yeah.
The monkey's not exhausted.
You rolled with Stef. You should roll with the monkey. So basically, what you can do is take that 17 and add the monkey's charisma bonus to it.
Yeah, which is -2. So 15. Okay.
Yeah.
15 is... It seems like she doesn't just immediately snap. You see the old woman sort of grin again and go, yes, a curious creature like this. You must have been someone's familiar, aren't you?
I mean, wouldn't she need to roll an Arcana check on me? See?
She knows. At this point, there aren't no flying monkeys in Icewindale. She's quite an old hag, and and most hags know magic.
I would.
And also, a monkey smart enough to be able to write in the right friend. She knows something. She has familiars herself, after all. Anyway, regardless, she says, "Tell you what. You stay here with me. I'll send my own little friend to liaison with your master. Yes?
Yeah, my monkey is in survival mode. He doesn't have.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Snorp, you're up.
Snorp, it's going to remain where he is on the bridge and end his turn.
Okay, and
actually, and also give words of encouragement to Stef.
Thank you, man.
Gotcha.
Much appreciated.
Manny, your turn.
Okay, so I'm really sorry about this, then. So can you clarify how exhaustion scales with difficult terrain? Is it a deduction first, then half, or half first, then deduction?
You've got deduction first, then half.
Okay, so my normal is 30, so it's down to my normal's 40, down to 30, then half to 15, then dash, which is 30 total, right?
Yeah, and I've got a little useful module. As you're dragging your token, you'll see a colored band appear, where it sort of colors it when.
Oh, but that's brilliant! Sorry, I didn't even realize that. Do I need to go around this hole in the ice, or?
You could probably try and jump over it, but it's not too much difficulty to go around either. Okay. The other thing is, it doesn't account for difficult terrain at the moment, but yeah, you can see the different colors, and when it goes red, that's when you've basically exceeded your max.
Okay. Well, that's it then. And I'd like to just specify that I am attempting to be stealthy.
Okay, roll a stealth check, please.
Cool.
Don't worry, guys. He's good at stealth.
There's seemingly nowhere to hide in this. You're like in the open of this tunnel. If something was in this tunnel, they would like 100% see you. And also, your footfalls against the ice. You can tell where it's broken earlier. Your footfalls basically make further cracks in the ice, and you can hear it like splintering up.
Guys, I'm being really sneaky.
I would like to shout words of encouragement to Manny.
Thanks.
Sounds like someone eating Pringles very loudly. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to Roki.
Is that Roki?
Roki.
Well, I'm not. What? Sorry.
What?
I'm just distracted by that noise. What the fuck is that noise?
That's the ice cracking from Manny.
Oh.
That's the nat 1.
How long is it cracking for?
About 5 more seconds.
Is this entire thing about to shatter?
It's just him on his turn.
Yeah, I just realized I have exhaustion as well, so I'm also slowed, I guess. I was just going to follow, like, a small distance behind Manny.
No, Roki.
Okay.
You guys can be stupid over here, and we'll be stupid over here, over our way. I don't know. I'm not going to just leave Manny to die whilst everyone argues.
I'm not going to die.
But you're leaving Stef to die.
Yeah, leaving me to die. Nobody's arguing.
You have faith.
Manny wants
You too.
ahead. Me and Bellamy, we want to set up a trap for the...
No, I'm going to go negotiate. It's fine.
This side here.
I'm going to go negotiate.
I'm like here, yeah. Do I have to roll for anything? Or can I have my turn there?
For acrobatics, yeah. Let's see if you can stay a foot. Every time you move on this ice, it's a pain in the ass. 9. Oops. I think you're falling prone. You slip as you get to the edge here and just, fall down.
That's fine.
With a crack. But that's not the end of the world. All right. Okay, Stef. Actually, before that, sorry. The hag's going to have a go. So, the hag is going to, if you're pleading with this thing, she is just going to grab the flying monkey as her action. So the flying monkey is just grappled.
Okay.
Unless it's trying to make an attempt to get out. Okay, all right.
It is not. It would like to kind of rub against the hand and stuff. You know, feign friendliness and stuff.
Yeah, feign friendliness. Got it.
Feign.
The other thing she does is sort of wave her hand in a direction, sort of like shooing something, but you don't see what. Steph, it's your go. You're on death's door, prone, and 20 feet down from the bridge.
There is a rope somewhere on the bridge.
It's right next to you, yeah.
Yeah, I'll climb up on top of the bridge.
Does he have to make a check for that?
What?
You're going to have to dash. No, to climb a rope is just going to be half movement.
I will dash and climb up the rope, and that gives me 10 feet of slow movement left, right?
No, you've got 25 movement, halved to 15.
Okay.
You climb up, and that's going to be what? 50, that's only going to give you 10 foot of 30. You're only 15 foot up the rope. And then you'd have to.
Okay, then I'll
dash,
just
right?
climb up the rope. Well, I did dash.
There you
go. I just want to
even dashing. It's basically 40 foot to get up the rope, and you spent 15 just standing up. Yeah, falling down to bitch. You're just on the rope, basically.
Okay. And then I will pass.
Okay. Bellamy, you're up.
How tall is the cave in this part where the frozen lake begins?
Tall enough, that creature could probably move around in it. It's 20 feet tall.
But does it reach the top, the creature?
Does it reach the top? this creature could stand in this tunnel. That's what you're wondering.
Yeah, but for example, if I were on the roof or close to the roof, would it be able to reach me?
Oh, yeah, it would.
Okay. And,
Wait, can you climb walls? What's happening?
Yes.
Okay.
So
You don't know. He's not saying. Yeah.
The walls here, are they covered in ice as well, or are they just rock? Like, are they?
They're rocky and icy, definitely, because the way this lake has clearly splashed around enough that the bridge is covered in it. Yeah, the walls are similarly covered in ice.
So basically, even with the climb speed, it would still be half movement to climb on the walls, right?
It would in this instance, yeah.
Well, at least I wouldn't be on the ice that may or may not break. Okay,
Right.
so here's what I'm gonna do. I'll move 5 feet to here, and I'll start climbing on the wall. I'll keep one hand with the short sword in it because it's just a climb speed. It's not like whatchamacallit. It's not spider climb. And so I would have 70 if I dashed, but halved because of difficult terrain. That would make it 35. And since I already spared earlier, let's say I get to move 25 feet. So I'll move 10 feet to here. And 15 feet to here. And I'm on the wall as high as I can go. Let's say 20 feet. Yeah.
You got it.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn, Faith. Now seeing a couple of you are sneaking up ahead. She asks you guys, what do you want me to do? Shall I hang back or
pray for us?
Make it to the other side. Wait for you. Okay.
Pray for it. No. Pray for us.
Okay.
Can you help Stef? No, you can't. No, never mind.
I'll Stef. I can actually.
Okay.
Hold on. Stef, just get up to me. She's gonna cast Spare the Dying on you.
Okay, that brings us
so that you're not on death's door. Yeah. And you're on 1.
And it's a cantrip, so you know.
Exactly. And with the rest of her movement, I think she'll just get halfway across the bridge and stick there. Okay, you're no longer on death's door. There you go. Alright, it is... Oh god, the frost giant's go. Alright. Well, if the flying monkey is no longer resisting or flying away, the giant skeleton doesn't just kill the monkey. You're in luck. But you don't know what's going on other than that.
Do we hear it
flying
move
monkey
or anything like that?
No, you don't, actually. Okay. Flying monkeys go. I guess you're just holding, right? You don't want to do anything with the monkey? I'm just going to skip the monkey. Snorp.
Can Snorp, being a master trapper as he is, attempt to damage the structural integrity of the bridge?
I was muted. I wanted to do something with the monkey, sorry.
Oh, okay. Apologies. Go on then.
I'm in her hands, right? Or I'm grappled.
Yeah, you're grappled.
I'm not like grappled, or do I like sit on her palm? Can you describe the situation?
Yeah, she's just got you by like a firm grip around the monkey's wings and arms. Your speed's 0. You're tiny. You're a small beast.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway,
but he has taken a liking to me, right? Can I like try to wiggle myself into a more comfortable position so that maybe I can like sit on her arm or something like that?
Sure. She lets go of her grip, but she's keeping a close eye on you.
But I'm sitting on her arm, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet. I would like to snuggle myself against her, like shoulder up around.
Sure.
Oh, you're a fuzzy, friendly one after all, aren't you?
I nod in agreement and I pass.
Snorps go.
Okay, can Snorp investigate the bridge to see if he can do anything to damage its structural integrity?
Yeah, I mean, it looks quite old. It's made of stone, cobbled stone.
Mm-hmm.
Something like a blast would maybe destroy it, but it's only actually Bellamy. I just realized if this bridge is 20 feet high, that'd reach the ceiling, which means this cave, this tunnel must be at least
40.
like at least 30 or 40 even. Yeah. You could even go higher. But it's not. Yeah. You would need something seriously like powerful to blast this bridge away. Like.
Okay. Cool. Hold action and turn.
Okay. All right.
Manu?
Technically, you'd need like a reaction readied, but we'll just
hold
say
up.
it's to run.
Yeah, to run away. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay,
and Manny, full movement, which is going to be
Manny's
30, which is to there. And now I'm going to use my ultra cool monk step of the wind. Oh, that's a good sound effect. To do another 30 feet to there. Oh, this does not look good. I'm gonna regret my actions and end my turn.
As soon as you stand there, you feel this kind of cold wind almost wisp around you for a moment. And yeah,
it's the,
what you
it's
see...
the Icewind from the Dale.
That's it. No, but no, the gore and viscera in front of you is truly a tremendous horror to behold. But Manny, that's gonna be your go, Roki.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get up and then try to catch up to Manny as best I can. How far can I go?
Probably about, what is your movement? 25 right now? So you've used like 10 to get up. You can go 15. Oh wait, half. If you want to dash, you can get to like here.
Yeah, I'll go to there then. My screen is glitched out. I see two of me. What?
Yeah, it's because I moved you. As you moved, it's alright. It'll fix itself eventually. Okay, I think with this, we're gonna just step out of combat in a second, because I think I get what you're trying to do right now, but there isn't the threat of the monkey dying, which is what was initially rolled for. So,
cool.
Now we can see what everyone wants to do. So Bellamy's going to catch up to you guys. You can freely move right now. Steph, you want to get to the
I'm
top
just
of the
gonna
bridge.
go to where Manny is, but I'll also try and move stealthily. So let me.
You can give me stealth checks.
I am going to throw you a stealth check right now. I don't know if the last one discounts whenever I get this. Well, never mind.
Since I'm out of combat right now, I would like to ask Faith maybe could heal with something of the.
She doesn't have much left in the tank. I'm not gonna.
I think we just walked past her. What are you doing?
She used her spells last session to heal.
Okay.
So the best she can do is spare the dying, I'm afraid.
You know what?
Gonna wait here,
You know what? I'm no bitch. I thought it was smarter to like.
Okay, I see the problem. I see the problem.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would have been great if people listened to the description of the cave, because not squeezing through here.
I just kind of ran in whilst the DM was distracted.
Yeah, this is less than ideal.
That's fine. But I'll tell you what. We're going to pause the game there, Manny. As you get to this corner, and you're looking around it, you hear a voice. Even though you cannot see where it's coming from, they clearly address you. And they say, welcome to the Cauldron Caves. Is this your little monkey, old man?
It's a long story. Not particularly. It's not my. Listen, I'm not going to get into the whose monkey it is. To be honest, I don't believe Faye can be owned by Anyway, hello. I'm the negotiator. And I'm here to negotiate your unconditional surrender. So, I see you've got a big. I know. It's all fun and games here. I see you've got a big. Do you mind if I step by the fire? I'm quite cold.
I would say yes, but little Oldfear, he gets a little twitchy whenever someone gets near, so just keep your distance and we'll be fine talking from here.
Okay, so what's your name, darling?
My name is Maud.
Maud.
Maud Chiselbone.
Chiselbone, what a pretty name. And
Thank you.
You seem to, and I'm not sure if this is regulation, but you seem to have an undead frost giant. Is that yours or what was that?
That was someone casting a spell.
Okay, cool.
I know your other friends are there as well.
Yeah. We got a whole. There's quite a few of us actually.
Yes,
So
a dragonborn, two humans. One seems to be able to climb on those walls. Very impressive.
so you're good at scrying as well. All right. So as sneak guys, I think anyway. Well, I think first of all, I don't want to get off on the wrong foot. You've met the monkey. Obviously, we have a few others with us. I was wondering, actually, we're in search of a pot of a cauldron of sorts. You haven't seen it perchance?
Oh, you must be talking about my cauldron. Quite a marvel, yes.
Tell me a bit more.
In some stew?
You know what? I actually am. If I can get past the old, what do you say your name of your giant was?
Little Ulf.
Little Ulf. Oh, I see. Because it's funny because he's actually quite big. Yeah, very creative. Well, yeah. If you can tell Ulf to maybe put down his arms, I'll more than happily, jump in and sit by the fire, have some stew with you.
Little Ulf, be nice to our guests.
Lovely. Where are you, by the way? I don't see you.
You see her she does come out from behind the crevices in the cave, and she's got a rusty hatchet in one hand and a monkey on the shoulder.
Cool.
And you can roll an investigation check actually as you see her.
Yeah. Oh, I know that's insight. I might. Let's give it a little investigation. Yeah, I'm not very good in the brains department, but that's a 15 minus.
So 12.
Is she a hag? Or is she just ugly?
She just looks like a very old woman.
Okay, is she meant to be invisible? Okay, cool.
No, she's there, but you don't see her as the art in the token. You just see her as a very old-looking woman.
Okay, cool. So definitely a hag. Is the what DM's implying? Yeah. So the cauldron. Is it the does it match the description of the cauldron that we seek?
The cauldron has a very interesting design around the sides. It has these little satyrs with ladles, and they seem to be prancing and reveling around it. And it doesn't just look like your average cauldron. These designs and embossings must be some sort of indication there's a magical nature to it. But you can roll an Arcana check as you get a good close look anyway.
Yeah, well, I did say I'd step next to the fire, so we'll step up to the fire. I'll roll a little Arcana check. I'm not that magically inclined, so I actually know less about it than I did when I started. That's fine.
Yeah, it seems to be made of copper. That's about it. It's turned
cool.
Green
Copper
with
got some
age.
inscriptions. It's turned green with age. Okay, and it's got these little satyr on it. And just from without a roll, like it's the images of the satyr. Do they appear to be like giving out food in the images, or just dancing around, or?
Yeah, they seem to be having a feast and reveling in it with their ladles full of stew.
Epic. Okay, so I'm close enough to my fellow again. His perch on this. Okay, cool. So I guess how big is this? Is it like a big two-hand? If I pick it up, I'm going to be moving at half speed, kind of size. Is it? Okay.
You get the impression it's probably about 50 pounds and can probably hold about 30 gallons of stew, and it's currently full to the brim. Yep. So that's a grand whopping total of weight.
Okay.
Big weight.
All right. Maud, thank you for letting me share in your fire. Do you mind if my friends come and share in the fire as well?
She says, all of you are armed to the teeth, it seems.
I actually am not armed at all. I'm completely unarmed.
They are,
so.
Which is good.
Yeah.
That's why you're allowed in here.
So it's more... Oh, that's why we're allowed. Cool. All right, guys.
That's why you're allowed in here.
Oh, that's why I'm allowed in here. Okay, cool.
We don't hear you. You're way too far back.
The others can stand out there for a moment longer. First of all, would you like to try a bowl?
And she offers you a bowl full of this piping hot stew.
Can we hear her say this, or is it too far away?
You can hear. Yeah, I'll say that at this point you're definitely within.
Can I shout? Don't drink it.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm not again. So Maud, I will happen. See, I'm not supposed to turn that. Can I give it the sniff test, DM?
Yes, absolutely. Either your choice of like perception, because there's something you could see.
Insight
or
for
even,
motivations.
Even
or...
insight. Go for that. Yeah, that works too.
Can I also roll like perception or something to see if I can see anything dodgy about this? If it looks like a fake trap.
Can I get this insight with advantage, considering I don't trust her?
That's the reason you're making an insight check.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. What can I roll to see if I see anything?
You can roll a perception check. Roki, you can definitely. Yeah. There's okay. What is?
Just. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So I rolled a 13 on that insight check.
Okay, she does seem insistent on offering you this.
Seems a bit keen.
But she herself, you could see, was like sipping and preparing this meal even before you arrived, and she does go ahead and drink it herself. Like, look, see? Delicious. I've added a lot of taste to it. And so it's definitely not poisoned, but, well, unless she's immune to it. Though, Manny, there's something else about it. Maybe something unknowable that she wants you to get to drink it. But it doesn't seem as though it's one to get you to be
She wouldn't be cooking.
malicious.
Yeah, she wouldn't be cooking a meal
not
to poison
malicious.
herself. Yeah.
I have a question about sign language.
Sign language?
Yes.
The stuff that you don't know about, yeah. Sure. A character wouldn't know about sign language unless you've...
No, okay, cool. You answered my question.
Okay. So if I drink this,
there's some unknowable intent. There's definitely intent behind it. It's unknowable because it's weird. It's like why? She seems to be hospitable, but there's clearly some tension in the air. So
Maud, I'm gonna open up with this. As you can tell, my friends are very armed. You are also very well armed. You have your frost giant, so we're a bit of an impasse here. I think that given the compositions of yourself and your frost giant, and me and my party, I think it's fairly likely that if we were to come to blows, it would be a net loss for both of us. Would you agree there? There's a chance you could lose your frost giant. There's a chance we could lose one of our friends, or maybe all of our friends. We could.
I'm not overly attached to little Ulfir.
Right,
he has
but there's a
other
chance
friends I could summon, but
cool.
Listen, you look like a clever, smart sort of fellow here. You realize this is much more than you can handle. So.
Right.
How about we make a little deal here?
See, this is... I'm actually fairly interested. Go ahead. What do you propose?
Well, there is the talk of the town, I hear, is that there's recently been 2 orphaned children. Yes, my harpies spotted them hiding away in their little farm.
Okay.
Now,
Hold on. Let the woman speak.
They have no mother. But I have these motherly instincts. I would be able to look after them. Here, in the Cauldron Caves, they would be safe. You can see I have the protection. No harm would ever come to them, I assure you.
Okay.
And I get very, very lonely here. Little Ulf doesn't speak much, do you? He just kind of creaks and clads in response. It would be nice to have a few extra hands to help an old woman here in their kitchen. And there's warm food, plenty of furs to go around. They'd be kept warm and safe here.
Sure. Okay, I get what you want, Kit. You want adrenochrome, whatever. What's in it for us? What are you offering? What's on the table?
Oh, your lives.
Oh
lives.
No.
Yes.
No, clearly a misconception here, because we are going to fuck you up if this doesn't go the way we want. So how about all right, we'll put a pin in that for now. You want 2 kids to do weird shit too. Not a big fan, but all right, to each their own. We are actually looking for what is probably this cauldron. Let me ask you a question, Maud. Does this cauldron ever run empty Or is it always for the children? Of course, is there always food in it?
It would never run out.
I
No.
think I think we have an understanding here. And the
You can
children,
tell your little friend to stop sneaking around the corner there. By the way.
yeah. So you got some scrying stuff going on here, right?
Any further step?
Bellamy, just chill out for a second, buddy.
Somehow, Bellamy, she's able to know where you are, even through the walls. And at this point, Bellamy, you're probably having some suspicions. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
You have. Oh well, you know what? We'll give it a chance. It's very unlikely. Okay. Yeah, there's no chance you can see what's going on. You have no idea how she's able to pinpoint your exact movements and position at all times.
Yeah, she's powerful as fuck then. Okay.
I roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, what are you trying to determine?
If she's
how she's doing this?
Through some sort of magic crying.
Yeah, go ahead. You can roll an Arcana check. You hear her voice telling you that she notices Bellamy.
Beaut. Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get
okay? So that's not bad. Stef, you know there are scrying spells that exist that are able to see things, but she doesn't seem to be casting any spells right now, and there's a potential that she can't cast spells at all, based on the fact that she's not part of a coven. Covens normally the ones who have those spellcasting abilities. They have to be as a 3, and they have to be together.
That's why she wants the kids. That's why she wants 2 kids. She's going to make some hags. Okay.
That leads into that perfect reasoning. Yeah, you must realize why she wants these kids. She's promising that no harm will come to them. And that may be a half-truth stuff with that Arcana check, you know. But she doesn't seem to be casting any spells. She must have something else that is able to track Bellamy or you guys.
Would I see a magical item on her?
Doesn't look like she's carrying any. She's wearing old furs and tattered rags. So I'm gonna. You can rule out that it's a spell or that it's a magical item. Stuff. So something else. I will say this. She did mention that she has her own little friend. It's possible she has a familiar somehow. But anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll tell. So as I go around the corner and stop when she says not closer,
I'll probably got a closet around here somewhere.
I'll just tell Manny, look, that we're fighting that woman or we're getting out of here. I don't think any more talk's going to change any of that.
Well, listen, I get that. I mean, she's being very hospitable. She hasn't attacked us. Have you, Maud? You're being lovely and kind and letting us share in your fire, which we appreciate in this cold, inhospitable climate. So I understand that you want these 2 children. Now, do we want to have, and maybe this is a business transaction, is this a relationship based on honesty? Do you want to just tell us and then, we can make it happen? Or should we keep this all cloak and dagger subterfuge? How would you like to proceed?
Well, I could imagine the 10 Towers wouldn't approve of kidnapping children. So,
right.
Yes, a little bit of cloaking.
Yeah, but between us, between you and me, Maud, how about you come out with this is why you want the children, and then we'll come out with this is why we want the cauldron, and maybe there's an arrangement. Maybe you can have one of my eyes, something like that. I don't know. When we can figure out something to get us to where you need to be and where we need to be.
Yes. You're making sense after all. I give you this option.
So
you just leave. You never come back. How can I assure that you will come back? I need some sort of guarantee. You're right.
Absolutely.
What did you say your name was again?
It's long and foreign. My friends call me Manny.
Manny. Yes, a guarantee. Well, and I would make sense, though. That's a bit too cliche. I'll tell you what. How about an incentive instead? To sweeten the deal, she says as she adds some spice to the cauldron. I know of a treasure that you civilized folk love. It's got lots of gold and gems and that sparkly stuff you adore. There's a chest somewhere in the bottom of Lac Dinishir. Yes, an old treasure lost. Of course, it's freezing cold down there. I'm the only one who knows where it is. You bring those children to me, and I'll make it worth your while. Hundreds of gold.
Can I do an insight check to see if she's holding anything back?
Everyone can.
She's full of shit.
Everyone can make that.
No.
You're very brave, by the way, Roki. I just say. Getting close to little Ulf now. Great.
Hey, I'm just waiting until it reacts, and if it lets me stand this close, I'll stand this close.
I have a question. I have a question for the party, the group of players, not the characters in game, all of characters. How mad would you be if the monkey tried to claw her eye out?
Dude, you do what you want to do. It's fine by me. So
you might endanger the rest of the party, but
I mean, can we push her into the cauldron? Would that be big enough?
The cauldron's actually quite high up on this big pile of stones.
Remember, it will lead to us fighting a frost giant skeleton that I'm currently staring in the eyes.
Or it would lead us to take the hag hostage and force her to send the giant away.
Does that thing look smart enough?
I have an idea, Maud.
Hold on, let me finish with your inside check because this is important. Both Roki, Bellamy, in fact, pretty much all of you. You can tell that she is being truthful in this. She does have a location of this treasure. She knows. It wouldn't make sense for a hag to even want that stuff, so it's a great bargaining chip for her. And you've already gained that confirmation from the tale that Ronaldo spun about there being a treasure. And you remember the white lady's greedy husband? This must be the treasure she's talking about, stuck at the bottom. And she's willing to give you the location. She definitely has that bargaining chip, but
it comes with fucking strings attached.
The strings attached are what could sway you away from this idea. 2 children, that's a moral quandary. Think about what you need to do with that.
I know how extortion works. I know those things. Would do anything to save their
extortion? She doesn't look like she's extorting you. No, she's going to pay you for a job well done.
No. I'm talking about us extorting her.
No, I know. Here's my idea, right? I'm going to offer her something that she can't resist in exchange for the cauldron, and then you guys are going to have to make sure that I don't die for the rest of the game. So, Maud, you have the ability to make deals and arrangements of a more supernatural form. Would you say that's accurate?
I see you're well versed with our kind.
Yeah, I know a little bit about everything. How about what if and let me just ask, if I could offer something of value so immense to you, inclusive of these children, by the way, would there be anything? Let me word this correctly. If I offered you something of sufficient value to yourself, okay, would you allow us to leave with this cauldron? Is it possible? Is there a possible deal that we can come to where we leave with the cauldron, bring back children, but I leave you something of greater value? Is that theoretically possible?
What are you offering, Manny, that is of such value?
I'm offering you my luck. I'm offering you that when I fall, instead of having a chance to survive, that my death is certain. I'm offering the gift of my luck to you in exchange exchange for this cauldron. So mechanically speaking, DM, I'm saying that if I have to go to death's door, I have to roll a natural 20 or get spared the dying or healed to get off it. And she would get whatever bonus you would infer to her.
Yeah, you're giving away your luck.
I'm giving away my something like that.
That is an interesting offer. Luck would also, in my head, confer to like everything, every roll. Not because it's fate as a whole. So rather than just on death's door, it'd be something like you can never roll a nat 20 ever again. Like a nat 20 does not exist for you. You can never crit. It feels horrible. And on top of that, you would never be able to gain inspiration as well. I think that is that's a nasty debuff to ever have.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking about maybe because it's so severe, it's also tilted the other end as well. Like 2s are a natural 1 for you.
Yeah.
But
okay.
That's not much of a.
Yeah. That's what I'm putting on the table. If DM you're saying that she'd agree to something of that scope in exchange for the cauldron, I will like I will give that cauldron. Up. Yeah, this is for the cauldron.
Yeah. See, she was offering the other things.
I'm not interested in the other thing. I'm interested in the cauldron. Even if the price is greater for that cauldron, what I want to know what it is statistically that she would want to take from my essence and life force for us to walk out of here with this item that could save so many lives, that could bring joy to so many people, which could essentially be the first step in just changing the fate of these of Icewindale.
Well, I'll tell you now, with your insight from earlier, and the fact that you know a little bit about everything, the fact that giving this cauldron over would spread joy and safe, and assurance to the whole of 10 towns is almost exactly the opposite of what a particular hag would want. You can tell there's this sort of sadistic maliciousness.
I'll throw in the children as well.
Okay.
I'm here to make a deal. Yeah.
All right. She says.
But hold on. The children will come. We will. Yeah. It's the
cauldron you're after. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, this cauldron has served me well for many, many years.
I'll give you some. I'll give you some of my charisma as well, in terms of ability score decrease.
The taste has become a bit bland. That's why I've been spicing it up with a few different ingredients recently. She gestures towards one of the tables in the far end that perhaps only you can see from your angle, Manny, where there is like a head decapitated, and there's also like intestines strewn over this stone table. Well, the cauldron.
Now, Maud, wouldn't this cauldron be better served feeding the world a goat milk soup?
That's in the world.
That's my vision. Anyway, Maud, I know what you want, right? But I know that you also want, don't want to be so lonely. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So what I'll do is I will pay the price on behalf of us all. You take what you need from me, and then we'll leave with the cauldron, and we will, on my honor, we will return with something to keep you company. How does that sound?
She looks closer, right into your eyes, and she's going to insight you as well.
Yeah, you can insight me because I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, no, I know that much. She's gaining something else.
I see. Well, I would sooner rather see the world starve if it was up to me. But you seem hell-bent on this cauldron, and you're offering quite a deal. Your luck, your charisma, you say. Well, there's something else that you seem to adore. Something that really you wouldn't dare have any harm come to. I would like that as well, and you can have the cauldron.
Roll initiative.
That tasty little
My man.
No, go on, let's hear it.
Yeah. That tasty little kobold you told to stay back.
Look, the children are fine, but Snort is a line we're not crossing, Manny.
Fuck. I did say that he had a bigger part to play in all this.
Seeing your expression in this moment as she suggests this tells her all she needs to know. Like, she can tell that Snop is near and dear to your heart, and this sickly, disgusting grin lights up across her face. Her eyes bulge in delight, knowing that it is the cruelest thing she could ask of you, Manny. You don't care about your luck, you don't care about your charisma, but you do care about Snorp, and she can tell that with her insight, and she delights in it. She delights in seeing you squirm in this decision.
Alright, deep breath.
Not Snorp, Manny.
Manny, you want me to go get Snorp?
Can we get her 2 more children from the village, maybe? We can steal more children, but not Snorp.
Fucking hell. Hells.
The children or Snorp will be fine.
Or Snorp. Oh.
If that's what their name is. I'm just saying it's your fate, your luck, your fate, as it were. Snorp and all the children.
All the children.
You can substitute either Snorp or the children. Yeah.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
No. We have a part.
Bring him in. We have to talk. We have to talk. No. We have to talk to if Snorp agrees.
Okay.
No. Well, no. Listen. Hold on, Maud. Come on. We never talked about. Listen. You wouldn't ask for Roki. You know. You wouldn't ask for why? For what? Why? Why?
Why Snorp? Because I can see they have great sentimental value. And I too see great potential.
He grins almost mockingly. And again, with that insight from earlier, you can tell she's just a cruel, mean bitch.
She is. Yeah.
She just loves spreading like misery.
You gotta understand. All right, so guys, like, you've got to understand this is like the ethical. This is like the trolley problem for Manny, right? This is sacrifice Snorp and in exchange save countless hungry children, save hundreds of lives, go from town to town as a hero, feeding goat milk soup to everyone. Not just not for personal gain, but also to give up Snorp. That's an ask and a half. That
you know what? You can talk all about trolley problems. I'm a dragonborn. Genetically speaking, I have more in common with Snorp than the human children.
I guess you do. Yeah, it's true. I'll put Snorp on the sidelines just in case you want to bring him in.
Yeah, just put him next to the guys somewhere around here, but I'll resume my position here because I want to cover this if she doesn't.
Yeah, you got it.
So what will it be? The children or a kobold?
Alright, I spit my hand and say, "You've got a deal," and shake Maud's hand and hand over Snorp.
No! Why do we not have a part to say in this? Snorp does not belong to you.
You do have something to say. If you want, you can act.
Yeah, I do not like this deal. I want my monkey to attempt to claw out her eyes. That's sitting on her shoulder.
No. Hold on, guys, just listen up, right? Listen to the good. I listen. Snorp has a part to play in this, but this is that part, and it is his fate that, unfortunately, has to come to pass. Now, the good. We cannot fight. We cannot destroy Maud, and if we return here with an army, she'll
be the children instead of Snorp.
I'm sorry, but I've made the decision, and ultimately this cauldron, this gift that we can give to the people, is what must be done. So Maud, I fucking hate you. You are the worst person on the planet.
She rubs her hands together, hearing you say that.
My monkey still has age.
Common. Whoops.
It's true, you do. But I will say though, she does offer out her hand, and you shake on it, Manny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He shakes on it, and says,
"You might need to drain its contents before you can even lift this thing. It is incredibly heavy. But I wouldn't let a good stew go to waste.
and she begins like pouring, getting like bowls, like filling them.
Yeah.
She says, "Bring your friend in here and tie them up."
He's gonna
Snort.
make you do it, Manny.
Yeah, I know. So Snorp.
Oh, I should also say that as you're shaking hands, we've meant to do that, the whole bargain, everything.
Yeah.
But Manny, as she shakes your hand, you definitely feel like an essence being tugged at you. There's this sense of like something wet and slimy crossing over your skin, like a seaweed or something. As it drags over your body, you feel something being pulled and yanked with it, like it's dredging something from inside of you. And yeah, we will discuss like the exact mechanical details of what your luck or fate means.
Yeah.
But it's something to do with dice rolls, certainly. As she gains that.
Okay. So Bellamy, Maud, this is too heavy for me to carry. Is it all right if Roki and Bellamy can take this while I tie up Snorp, and we'll get the deal done? So Snorp, come over here. All right, I'm gonna crouch down behind Snorp. Okay, Bellamy, Roki, can you get that as well and just start taking it out?
Hold on. I think we'll just have little Ulf carry it for you. Outside. You can deal with it after then.
Well, no, it's my property now, so, I mean, don't go back on your word. Otherwise, you'll get 10 years bad luck. Bellamy, Roki, if you want to pour that out, and you know how it works, Maud. So, Roki, can you give Bellamy a hand with this?
Okay.
I only have 10 strength, buddy. Please help me.
Okay. So Roki and Bellamy, can they pour it out? Do they need to roll a check for that?
I mean, we can just tip it. Manny, are you thinking something?
You just listen. I'm thinking we got a deal, so let's get it sorted. So Roki and Bellamy, can they tip it out, DM?
You can tip it.
Okay, and can they start lugging it out?
It's gonna be heavy. I think that
we can roll it. I guess.
Can they roll it? Yeah, can 3 people do it?
roll it. Yeah, you could roll it.
All right, so they're gonna start. Can we get a token on the map for where this cauldron is, please? Because this is gonna be quite important. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got this. Come on.
I'll try and find one for you in a sec.
And I'll just look to Manny. Manny, where should we take it? Like up above or to the stairs where we came? What's the shortest route? I'm confused by all the
just take it whichever way is easiest to get it done. I gotta get this. I just want to have a last moment. Right? No, not yet. I'm having a final moment with him. I'm just having a chat to him. I'm just coordinating the pot, and then I've got my hand on Snorp's shoulder while I'm telling these guys I want them to start rolling it out. I'm gonna start making small talk with Maud. So it's a good, nice place you got here.
I see you're trying to.
No. Let's move the fucking cauldron. Roki, Bellamy, Stef, move the cauldron. Right,
where's the token? That's what I'm waiting for.
I notice if the cauldron leaves the cave, right, like this cave right here, and Snorp isn't tied up yet, she will gesture.
She can gesture all she wants, right? But Snorp is still in the cave. That's fine. But in the meantime, Snorp is still in the cave, right? I've got my hand on Snorp. I don't have. Do we have rope? Can I get some rope, please? I don't even have rope. So I've got. There's a whole logistics going on here, Maud. You need to chill the fuck out, right? Bellamy, Roki, Stef, get the cauldron out the cave, right? We got places to be. We're on a schedule here. Come on, come on. Let's go chop.
Oh, wait. I want to use Snorp for something, right?
Shit.
How heavy is the cauldron?
50 pounds.
Does it fit on a fucking floating disc?
Probably, yeah.
I would like.
Finally, the fucking floating disc is useful.
The fucking floating disc to be useful.
Disc that bitch. Let's go.
Okay, we'll roll it onto the disc.
I will ritual cast the floating disc for this fucking cauldron.
All right.
We have not got time to ritual cast.
No spell slots. Let's go.
He's got no spell slots. This is perfect though, because it gives 10 minutes for Manny to say his last words to Snorp. And Snorp's like,
you have 10 minutes, Manny. Just talk.
What?
You always talk. You can talk for 10 minutes.
We got this,
Manny,
right?
what's your plan?
Okay, so Snorp.
You're coming back for me, right? It's gonna be
Yeah,
saving
it's
Private Snort, right?
right. Yeah, something like that. Snort. So here's the deal, right? You know, yeah, you remember, you remember Jimothy?
Yes.
And you remember all the good times that you had together.
Yes.
Well, sometimes, and you remember when we were traveling with the goats, and sometimes the goats kind of, the goats went their different ways and went on different paths.
Yes, it was sad.
It was really sad, and I think a really important thing is that we all have our own path in life, and that path may twist and turn and intertwine. Sometimes they cross, sometimes they split apart. I look over my shoulder and see how the floating disc is coming along, and ultimately, it all comes down to, well, let's start at the beginning. Of course, it's challenging to know what our fate is in life and to know our path, know what we're meant to do, know what the universe calls us for, and it's that calling, it's that drive that gives us purpose. Now, purpose is something that, of course, you aware of. You know what purpose is, right, Snop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a role.
Like a role, yeah, like a role, and we all have our own role to play. How's the floating disc coming along?
Almost done. Like,
okay, and when we play our role, sometimes we need to be fast, sometimes we need to be wily, sometimes we need to think on our feet, right? And go with the flow, even if there are strong winds howling through our lives. Sometimes it's better to throw up a sail and go with those winds and soar. And as we all find our way in life, we find our path. We gotta all right. Let's get this thing moving while I'm talking, guys.
The disc is up.
The disc is up. Just imagine, we don't need a token for it. Just imagine, like.
Yeah. What's the? By the way, added character. What's the movement speed for the disc?
10 feet.
Yeah, it's slow.
It's very.
Fuck's sake! Right, so this is. All right, Maud. Okay. What? So these guys are floating this out with the disc. I'm gonna walk Snorp in the opposite, like this way. I'm gonna say to Maud, I'm just gonna say a quick goodbye to Snorp, and then we're gonna get this sorted. Does that sound good?
Yes. And no, without Snorp, you can take your monkey with you. It's adorable, but I have a much cuter little companion now.
Mm-hmm.
And she grabs a hold of the monkey and throws it up in the air.
Can the monkey react to that?
Yeah.
Can he evade her grab? Stays on her shoulder.
Sure. She just shoos it. She shoos it away regardless.
So every 6 seconds now that I'm talking to Snorp, that floating disc can get 10 feet further away, right?
So the spell says that if you move more than 20 feet away from the disc, which is Stef, it will follow him so that it remains within 20 feet of him. So that's mechanically how it works.
So Stef, if you can take that and get that sorted,
I'll take it. I'm already on my way out of here.
Okay. So let's get that cauldron to where it is.
I guess my monkey is also moving around a bit, going over.
Okay.
He's buddying up to Ulrich, Ulfred, whatever now.
I will say, Manny, as you've been such a brilliant diplomacy, you could go get the children, and there'd be that reward still waiting for you. Last I looked, there was hundreds of gold in that chest.
Well, I mean, hundreds of gold. Come on, that's got to be hyperbole. Hundreds. I mean, let's be real about this. Bellamy, Roki, go.
I'm serious.
I got hundreds. Okay, well.
Can
I give a really clear look to Bellamy and Roki that they should get out of here? Listen, I'm not even look to them and say, listen, guys, I'm gonna see if I can arrange something with Maud here because we might actually be in for a bit of cash on this one. Okay, so these children, how much are you talking? What are we looking at?
Like I said, at least half a dozen hundred.
Half a dozen hundred. Okay, so 600 gold. Right, 600 gold, and that's for two. That's for both the children.
Yeah.
Okay, and why do we need the children again? Just to you're not going to eat them, are you?
So we get the
Eat them? Well, I have no cauldron with which to cook them, so
Yeah, no,
that
of course,
seem
of course.
feasible.
Of course.
But they will help me around here. I will teach them. I will keep them warm and keep them safe.
Stef, keep going with the cauldron. Get
Yeah,
the
keep
cauldron
moving.
out.
Get that. Yeah.
You can roll it inside there, Manny, as well.
Insight. Okay, let's go for
Yeah.
insight. Ooh, that's pretty good.
I'm
She
getting.
does.
Yeah, just get the cauldron out of here.
She's telling half truths.
Yeah.
Absolutely, she's going to keep them warm and keep them safe.
Yeah.
But she didn't say she wouldn't. She didn't deny that she was going to eat them, and it starts to raise the question as to how the hell hags even create a coven at this point.
Yeah.
Of which you're not 100% certain, but
I got a
does
feeling it
seem like-
requires human sacrifices or something. She wants the kids to
Something.
to haggify them or whatever it is. Doesn't matter if they're girls because one of them's a guy.
Oh, well, I'm sure we can make a use for them as well.
Yeah. Okay. So when you kind of start your kind of like Maud fan club or whatever, is it can you just be honest with me? Now I don't mean to be rude or anything because you've been so hospitable and so kind, and I'm glad that we've come to this deal. And yeah, I gave a lot, and you got a lot. I think we worked out a really great deal here. But there is kind of one thing that's been kind of weighing on me a little bit, and it's that if you get both these children, isn't that going to be, I don't know, isn't that going to endanger the people of the 10 towns, or do you have a what's the you get what I'm saying? Like you can we kind of if I do follow up and say, okay, well, you can have these 2 children, can we have like an agreement that we're not going to harm people from, let's say, East Haven or something like that? Because I just think that this is a bit one-sided at this point. I mean, 600 gold. Yeah, you know me. You look at me. Look how I'm dressed. I don't really care that much about the gold, and I think you know that as well. But
think about all the good that you could do with that gold.
Yeah.
Just got you there, Manny.
What's that?
Yeah, just got you there.
Yeah, she does have me there. Yeah. Okay. Well. So. I guess this is this is it then. So
else you want me to accept the children, pay you the gold, and in addition promise that I won't harm anyone from East Haven. Is that right?
Well, maybe from the 10 towns in general. I mean, it depends on what's. Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I can't promise that, Manny. Some of these fisher folk, they come in here, they think they're treasure hunting, they think they think themselves heroes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. And I just want to ask the GM, like, is she seriously not clocked on that I'm buying for time at this point?
She clearly can tell. She rolled an insight earlier that kind of clocked in on this, but the thing that tips you off as to that is that once the cauldron left, this frost giant skeleton barred the way and is now standing almost like a bouncer in front of Roki, and that separates you from the rest of your allies.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to turn around to Snorp and say, "I'm Snorp. This is it."
I just have a question. Can I get the cauldron up the bridge? Can I do that? 50 pounds.
It's a floating disc.
It floats.
It only floats like 5 feet above, I think.
Off the ground, right? But if your elevation on the ground is higher, then that elevation.
Okay.
becomes,
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm on the bridge. I'm slowly moving out. Like, I don't know. You tell me when I'm too far.
Can Stef use the monkey to tell us when he's got it basically out of the cave?
No, I'm too
No,
far
because
away.
it's 100.
Okay.
Yeah, only 100 feet away. He's 230 at the moment.
Can
No,
we
that-
tell
that-
when he's
I'm
too far away from the monkey? Like, does anything
Yeah, because the
change?
monkey goes into like autopilot, right?
Yeah, so like at that point, can we act on the fact that the monkey looks like it's on autopilot?
If you just set up a signal, it'd be like when my monkey starts scratching its butt and sniffing its finger, then you know I'm out of range.
Yeah.
That's always been the signal, though. We set that up like from day one.
Can I ask Stef a question through the monkey? Like, hey, hold up a hand if you're.
No. I'm like.
Well, no, because then the monkey's not going to react because it's not you.
That's a good point. All right, well then.
So
can
I say, hey, monkey? No, Stef, can you still hear us? Like talking to the monkey?
Yeah, the monkey
raise
doesn't
up your
react.
hand. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't react.
So I figure Manny knows what that means.
Yeah.
He's 100 feet away at least.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick up Snort for a big hug. Right, can I pick up Snort? Is he light enough for me? He's a kobold,
Yeah.
right?
Easily.
Yeah, he's a few pounds. Yeah.
He's only a few pounds, right? Oh, I could run with him then, theoretically.
It's half
Good
movement,
lord,
but
you
you
wanna-
can.
Oh, no, we all know what's happening at this point. So let's do the Great Escape.
I would say that is exactly what it would happen. You could
Is
lift
this
Snort
starting
and
initiative?
carry him, but you would have to be at half movement to do that.
Half movement. Why? To run with
Because
him.
you're carrying. Yeah, it's like dragging a creature. The rules for that are it costs twice as much movement.
Because it's not a matter of weight. Carrying another living creature is difficult, so no matter
But
how
he
much-
would still get, if I dragged him to this part, he would still move on his turn as well, have his full movement.
Right,
Then you can
yeah.
let him
Well,
go, yeah.
she's expecting you to tie him up right now, but if you're not doing that, then.
So no, I'm
It's
gonna
good.
pick him up, whisper in his ear, run. Dun, dun, anyway, and we're gonna...
Okay, roll initiative. Let's go.
Let's all go for
I'm gonna get.
Can I just
Okay.
stay out of the combat until something relevant happens? I'm like super far away.
Yeah.
You are far away. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Let's get everything on initiative.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Even the things you can't see.
oh, for fuck's sake!
Why am I so bad?
Um,
Can I use
I'm
inspiration
gonna use
to
I'm gonna use
re-roll
my inspiration on
initiative?
an initiative roll. Yeah,
You can actually use an inspiration
yeah.
if you want.
How many
Good.
points of charisma did I lose?
I
One,
didn't
two.
have an idea for that yet. Probably one or two. It makes sense to be two.
Two. Yeah, we'll say two. Cool.
Okay.
So how do I re-roll this?
My initiative is 10 DM instead of 5. I use my inspiration.
And
I
also,
use
Manny,
my
there's always
power.
this sensation that there's this slimy seaweed kind of like on your skin. It's just an uncomfortable feeling that's always there for some reason. Like you look around, you can't see anything there, but it feels like it's there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me roll everything else. Maud is
So just to be clear though, Manny can
Oh,
never
low.
net 20 again.
No.
the flying.
What would I do to re-roll initiative? I use my inspiration.
I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can right-click your token. Oh, sorry, right-click on the initiative. There should be a re-roll button.
Oh,
I
shit.
clicked it for you. Whoops, my bad. Well, you can keep that anyway if you like.
Yeah,
19.
okay, that works.
You're welcome. All right. Faith is up first. She's kind of a little bit clueless as to what's going on, but
And Bellamy as well. Bellamy.
Yeah, just
tried to roll it.
change mine to 10 manually because I rolled it earlier, so mine is a 10.
oh, you did.
Yeah. rolled it.
Okay. And it
I'd
is.
like to see through the eyes of the monkey what's going over there.
You can't.
No,
Yeah, you
I mean that's like out of character.
Oh, just so
Yeah,
you can see
you-
the action.
Yeah, I'm basically at the end.
You could open the stream.
Yeah.
I'm basically out of there, right? That's
So you can if you drag a box over this right here.
yeah,
you
yeah.
will
I
have
already
the
got it. I already got it.
Okay, cool. The monkey's going to go on your turn, Steph, just after you. So that's what that'll be for.
Yeah.
So Faith is up first. She doesn't really know what's about to go down, but she can sense something. There's something in the air that's about. So I'm just going to have her hold an action to dash. That'll be it for now.
Okay.
All right, Roki.
I'm gonna
You can
put this thing in it. What this thing looks undead, so
Yes.
if this works,
If this
Oh,
works.
legend. Legend.
Holy shit.
because it has to
Okay.
roll a wisdom something. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, you're casting it on the frost giant, yeah. All right.
Well, it affects every undead in a 30-feet radius.
30 feet.
Even undead he can't see.
See or hear.
The other thing. Okay, sadly, doesn't quite reach the other thing.
There's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
All right. So the frost giant rolls a wisdom save, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh my! I rolled a 15. I'm afraid it succeeds. Your DC is 12 at the moment with your exhaustion, and this frost giant stares back down at you. Its icy gaze feels like it freezes your veins, and it hasn't even lifted its great axe to do this. It's just its very sight seems to be this unholy touch. Anything else?
That could have gone better.
And I know that's definitely rose some eyebrows in the room. Maud sees this as you raise your holy symbol and shine this light towards the giant. And she goes, "Oh dear."
What can I do as a bonus action? I don't think I have anything.
You can still cast Shield of Faith, for example, if you have spell slots. Anything
I
you
don't
can
have
still
that
cast
prepared.
spells.
The only prepared bonus action is Healing Word.
Yeah, then whatever you have as a bonus action spell, that's all you can do, and movement if you want to risk it.
For now.
So I can't dodge or
movement.
anything. So
No.
No, you can shield
as much as I want to step away, I don't want to let the people behind me get hit first. So I guess I'll step a little bit away.
Okay.
Actually, no, I kind of want to be this side.
Is the frost giant going to be able to move through this? Because that's tiny.
It can squeeze through there, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Roki, as you move away, the frost giant doesn't bring its axe to bear. But Maud definitely looks over and sees what's going on and says, "Oh dear. You made an unwise decision."
That's because I've only got 10 wisdom. Let's go.
Snort runs, yeah? You wanted to run?
Well, hold on. Hang about. Let's
He's going first.
Yeah, I know he is, right? Alright, he's
just
gonna
told him run.
No, he's gonna get or whatever direction at your discretion he would run in.
There's no chance he can get past this thing. It's blocking the doors. So yeah, it runs.
So 30 feet run.
Live flying monkey. That's not on the initial.
No, it's on your turn. Familiars always act right after you.
Yeah.
And then 30 feet dash. Or is he 25?
Yeah.
What is it? 30 feet dash. Okay, onto difficult terrain. So that's
actually.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah, that's good there. Okay.
Cool.
Good there. Snorp also feels a strange cold wisp in the air
That's the
as he
Frostmaiden
rushes
again.
past her. Mm-hmm. Which is happening right now as the will-o-wisp reveals itself. This blue light fills the tunnel where Snorp just ran.
Mm-hmm.
It suddenly spins around and floats after them. And it will probably...
Yeah. I'm just saying, listen, Maud,
gonna
I said
shock
you could
you.
I said you could have Snorp. I didn't say you'd be able to catch him.
Well, let's hope Snorp can evade this, because it's nasty if it hits. How much Snorp does... Oh my
9.
god. Alright,
Solid 9
good
hit
luck,
points.
Snorp. Good luck.
Oh.
A 14 to hit. Oh, fuck.
Dear.
No.
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 Well, alright, deal's done. I'm out of here.
No, you hear this little zzz and a zap from round the corner, and you hear this whelp like.
Wait.
Snorp
Can Snorp be on Death's Door?
can Snorp be on death's door.
I'd say he's a part.
I don't think we can save
Sure.
him at this point.
I'm
He's a
not
bit
sure what
fucked.
difference it makes, but sure. He
We've
falls
shown
down
him.
into the.
We've shown him how Death's Door works several times.
Yeah, yeah, you showed him how it works. Steph, you're up. He knows the concept. Don't die.
But
So this would be a monkey,
I don't
guess.
really see anything anymore, which is... Where is the giant?
You can see the giant because the light from the cauldron should be.
Yeah,
Wait.
it doesn't work for me. The cave is not lit up.
It does. It's just that he's literally just out of view of it. See, he's right there, but the cauldron's light doesn't quite reach.
Yeah, Roki is on the other side of that giant, right?
It is. Yeah.
The monkey will fling itself heroically at the face of the giant. Try and.
You're mad.
Correct.
Go ahead. Well, you bump into him right there, and so you know the flail around and try to slap it.
Yeah, I would like to I'm a nimble little monkey. Can I grab his face and just blind him? That's what I'm trying to do. I guess I'm trying to impose a disadvantage to him as long as I cling to his face or whatever.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We do have a thing in my games called cooled shots. You have to beat a higher AC, but if you bite its eyes out and you succeed, then I'll make it blind for a round.
Okay.
So,
wait, it's a skeleton. It doesn't have eyes.
Oh, it has eyes.
Oh.
It has these burning blue, cold eyes. So go ahead, roll a bite against this. And if you hit,
I don't know what that would be because my monkey doesn't have abilities. But...
it's got a bite.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
right.
yeah!
That's a hit. That's a really nice hit. I will make it blind for a round.
Does it also take 8?
It does. Well, it takes 3, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fine.
MVP, yeah. Let's go.
Let's go, monkey.
I would still like Robert into its face. I'm a monkey.
Very nice. The blinded creature seemingly stumbles for a moment and tries to swat at whatever just flew in its face. But again, that's the monkey's go. Bellamy, you're up.
It's the frost giant first. Oh no, it's not. Never mind.
No, it's all the way down there.
I'll just yell out, Manny, we running?
Yep.
Okay. He'll stamp his feet again, he'll go into a runner stance, he'll cast Zephyr Strike on himself. That's the bonus action, and with dash I have 140 feet of movement, so 70 to here. Now, keep in mind that my passive perception is 16, so if that shows me anything, let me know, but other than that, I'll just keep going.
The hidden thing is no longer hidden, so...
that was it.
That's alright, yeah.
Okay.
And it rolled like a nat 20 on its stealth earlier, because it has advantage when invisible. So it had 29 on stealth. It was no chance you were seeing it.
In a mad burst of speed, Bellamy just instantly moves to the hallway, and he'll keep doing that until instructed otherwise.
Okay. Alright. The frost giant skeleton, now being actually attacked, will turn around and swing at the monkey blinded. Be disadvantage. Nat 1, there you go. No, nat 1.
Monkey! I told you guys, nobody quite uses familiar quite like me.
Well,
even the witch.
Let's see what the multi attack does. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But that's one attack that isn't going towards Roki.
That's a lot of damage.
Does Chibbles have Death Star?
Chibbles does not. No, he is instantly vanished back to wherever he came from.
Okay.
And some. He's knocked down through 9 levels of
can
hell,
you
whatever.
leave him there so I can observe what's happening?
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah. It's a dead monkey floating across the screen. His essence is the only thing left remaining to view the scene. But yes, that monkey is well and truly gone. It doesn't even get a clean hit on it. It's like, as it swats around, it's like hitting with the flat of the grey axe and just splats him like a fly. That's going to end its go, because it can't see anything else.
Yeah.
Mort. Well, let's be real about this.
Oh yes, this is very real. You're not dreaming anymore, Manny.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing, right? We could fight. You could kill me. You don't get the children. Yada yada yada. We've already got the cauldron at this point, so your negotiating position's much weaker. Now you can kill me, and you can kill Snorp, and you can kill. Maybe you can try and kill Roki if he's not quicker, and I think he is pretty quick. We already have the cauldron out, which is the only bargain chip that you had. So, how about we renegotiate the terms of our arrangement? We can still go and get you the children. Right, now we know where you live, and you don't have this cauldron anymore. And my friends, maybe I won't make it out alive, but I think you knew I didn't value my life when I tried this play initially. So now what we're going to do is make it really, really simple for you. The only possible way of you getting these children and be able to build your coven is if you let us leave. Because if you kill us, the cauldron's already gone. We have it, and you know this because you've been scrying. Our cleric is already out the door with it. You can't your frost giant can't catch up to it. You won't be able to get it, and we'll be gone. Right? We will be gone, and then you will be down a cauldron and have no coven. So, I'm gonna meet you in the middle here, right? You're gonna let us leave because you'd be stupid not to, and I think you know that. You're also, let's say, you're going to get some of this icky sticky off me. Maybe we'll call it half. And then you have my word, for what you know it's worth, that we will come back and we will pay you a little visit and bring you some company. How about that? Those are your options. Or, alternatively, strike me dead. Strike me dead, no kids for you, no coven, lonely old lady living in a cave with a dead giant. What say you?
So this isn't even on Manny's go. I'm going to let you roll a persuasion check, and we'll see. We'll go from there because.
Good job. I'm so charismatic. Oh wait.
Not anymore. No, you're not.
I know. I got my. Yeah, 13's not bad.
It's not, but she seems to weigh this up for a moment in these very long 6 seconds, which have just taken place, and she says, "No, you're right, Manny. If I have any hope of seeing those children, I will need to claim a stake in something else. Another chip to be bargained." And with that, she drops her illusion.
Mm-hmm.
And she shows you her true horrific appearance. Her teeth are sharp like that of a shark. You see her bulging eyes like a fish. Her skin is all purplish and kind of mottled, and her hair is this straggly mess of seaweed and finger bone.
Is it time for the cliche? And I wink.
Well, it's at the beginning of your turn when this shit happens, but actually, you know what? Now I will use a death glare on you.
Oh shit.
Go ahead and give me your best constitution...
Wisdom
save. Yeah, wisdom. That's a 1. And if you fail this, you become frightened of her. Wait.
Is the secret. I already am.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you already are terrified of her. You know what? Roll another wisdom save. I've just got the order completely fucked up. This is the wisdom save at the start of your turn. You make a wisdom to see if you're frightened, and now this one is the death glare. Okay, she got you. She had to hold her action to do that. Okay? So, what happens is she holds her action as she's listening to you say this, and that's why you get the persuasion check. But at the start of your turn, you basically become frightened, and then she held her action to do the death glare. Now, you do have an inspiration if you want to re-roll that. It's a pretty...
I don't. I can't have inspiration.
Oh, you don't? You don't have inspiration? Let me take that away. You're right. Yeah. I stole that. She's got inspiration.
Yeah, she does.
So she drops you immediately to 0. And with the way this kind of works, I imagine that instead of going like to death's door, you effectively just fall down.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay, cool.
Not dead. No. She grabs a hold of you. Well, she can't do this until it's her turn. But she calls out for the rest of her turn. She calls out and says, "It looks like Manny has made another deal.
A fine one at that. If you ever wish to see him alive, you will bring those children to me. It doesn't take Manny.
Of an angel. Okay.
Only if we get Snort back.
You're not in a position to trade.
Shit.
I'm gonna tell you what, I care more about Snort than Manny. No,
I care more
Well, you'd
about
better make
Manny,
sure
yeah.
you get both of those children then. 2 lives for 2 lives. Seems fitting and fair to me. Now be gone! And don't come back till you have those little kids all tied up.
okay.
All right, Manny, you're effectively death glared on the floor, frightened, and just after seeing this horrific appearance, you're just shook with this drowning sensation. Faith, she kind of hears this and runs. She's also terrified for her life. Roki,
Get
there's a
out of here,
blind
guys.
giant in front of you. Can't take attacks of opportunity.
Get out of here. Save yourselves.
It's got reach on its attacks, by the way, as well. So if you hadn't have blinded it, I would have been able to take a opportunity attack against Roki.
It's still blinded, right?
Yeah,
It is.
Until the start
I'm just
of the
saying,
step.
if you hadn't have been blinded, it is blocking the doorway, though.
You can take the witch's
Yeah.
ear, guys. Just that's also not.
If so, I can prepare a dodge and then use a bonus action, can't I?
Wait, what's Faith doing in all of this?
Well,
Running
you-
away.
it
Get out,
dodges-
just leave. Just get out of
yeah.
here. Take the cauldron and run.
So
you
someone,
can dodge as an action, but you
Yeah.
can't like hold. You can't then hold a bonus.
No, I can use a spell as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that
So-
way in the round. Yeah,
So I
true.
could healing word and then
Oops, sorry.
and then dodge.
you could. Yes.
you could even healing word disengage and move.
Well, it's 60 feet and Manny's 50 feet away from me, so this gives him at least one more turn to try and change what's happening right now.
All right. If you want to go that way, sure. Manny, you come
I'm
to
gonna try and
consciousness.
get him
You're
out of
laying.
here.
I say,
You're
as
laying
I
down
was
on
saying.
You're not dead yet.
Sure. Okay.
Um,
and then any movement whilst the creature's blinded.
I guess I should like step out of its like range. I can't.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
it's-
yeah. I want to get far away enough, but like
No monk
I,
left.
I want to leave with Manny, but obviously I don't want this thing just
Of
getting attack
course.
of opportunity to me next time.
No. Well, that'd be it. Unless you can get to
Yeah.
here if you want.
Okay.
Snorp. Snorp's on death's door. All right. Snorp is on death's door. This is all I'm giving him the tiniest little slither of mercy. But he is being chased down by whatever this strange blue light is. He doesn't understand it, and sadly, it gets even worse for him because
He's gonna
He's
run
prone.
off. Yeah.
gets up 15
Wait. Why would they kill Snorp? She just said Snorp's part of the deal.
Yeah.
I know that, but Snorp's got his own agency, and he's probably
Yeah.
going to run, right? So there's only 15 foot left as he gets up. Well, even less than that, 10, and then it's difficult terrain. So he's not getting any farther than like this.
Mhm.
As Snorp runs across the ice, he sees something rather disturbing below it. There's the outline. There's this kind of like moonlight floating down from above, and you can illuminate into the pool. And beneath the outline and silhouettes of these massive skeletons seem to be underneath the ice, frozen there.
Mhm.
Probably the same size as that frost giant. And you can see like 3 of them all just trapped under there. A fresh supply, if you will. The will-o-wisp does fly after Snorp. Sadly.
Yeah.
So
Is Maud in control of the will-o-wisp?
she is, and she just sort of commanded it in that instance,
Well,
saying like,
because
if
I've
you
ju-
want to see them both alive.
Yeah. Well, if I've just been rezzed, right, and it's on Snorp's turn, but talking's a free action, can I say to Maud, Because she just seen me like get knocked down and get back up again. So okay, final deal. An eye, a hand, and safe passage out. Because these guys won't return with the children, but I will. I'm offering her a hand and an eye. Hag eye, and she gets to keep an actual hand until I return.
Oh, I believe if your life is on the line, they most definitely will.
They genuinely will not.
That Dragonborn seemed eager.
He won't. He genuinely will not. I'm not fucking with you. They really won't. Okay. Do not come back for me. Feed the people. See, they know it's what I would want. So.
Stef's definitely out of range of hear that at this point.
Yeah.
I would just say, I would probably do the opposite of what you want.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. Alright.
No, she's not buying it. She's not buying it anymore. The persuasion at the very on your turn was enough to basically use you as a bargaining chip rather than just kill you, which was a smart choice. Because you insisted that she has no more leverage, and that kind of made her realize, actually, time to make some. Yeah. So there it is. I will say the Will-O-Wisp doesn't have the heart to kill Snorp either, but it does obey Maud and will basically just follow him until she gets caught up. So Stef, you're miles away, flying like he's dead. Bellamy, you're running, right?
Basically, out of
I'll just move my token.
I just didn't bother moving my token, but consider me like at the ship or whatever.
Gotcha.
20. In fact, 5 more feet because the first bit wasn't difficult terrain, so that's my turn.
Gotcha. From out of this hole, Snorp sees a giant spider crawling out. Yeah, if only could.
Okay.
Doesn't get any better, I'm afraid. This creature sees Snorp, starts to crawl towards it.
You guys still getting the cauldron out though, right?
It's already
Because otherwise my sacrifice is literally in vain. It's already out. Okay.
Yeah.
The cauldron's at the ship. Cauldrons. You don't know that.
I don't know that, but yeah. Okay, cool.
To the floor and die.
But you know he's far away over there because of the monkey.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. The monkey's the monkey's
in
about as good a position as I am.
Maud says to the frost giant,
"Get over here, you idiot! Knock this thing out."
The frost giant kind of ambles around, clumsily knocking into things. If the cauldron was still there, probably knock it over. But it is going to try and knock out Manny once again with disadvantage. Well, you're prone, so I guess this is flat. But this is going to be bludgeoning.
Blinded. He's not blinded anymore because it was only one round.
It was until this is the first round, right? Hold on, monkey. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's not blind. Yep.
Well.
Okay, so
we tried.
Manny, it's using non-lethal. It's just going to basically hit you with the butt end of the grey axe.
Cool.
So don't count this as massive damage either.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay, you are definitely knocked out, and in addition to that, actually, let's do this properly. You go to 0 because he's trying to knock you out.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to hit you again. This time you have to roll a death's door, but it's not for your actual death.
What's it for?
This is just to see if you can stay conscious or not.
Is it a con save?
So, it is, yeah. Roll a Constitution save.
DC 10?
Yeah, it is DC 10.
See you guys.
Okay, so you're knocked unconscious. So that's how that works, guys. If you want to knock someone out, knock them to death's door first, and then knock them out, and that's how it goes. All right?
There's still a chance that you're part of the game, Manny. You have absolute control over.
I have absolute what?
Oh, never mind.
I didn't get that either.
Just get the cauldron. It's like we would have never been able to fight these guys.
We have cauldron. Don't worry about the.
You've got it. You've got the cauldron.
Sweet.
Maud is gonna chase after Snorp, and she gets to and then Manny, you're unconscious. So I'm gonna quickly
how
skip
long?
through.
Like a D4 hours or something?
Yeah, effectively the same rules for when you'd normally go unconscious, like a D4 plus 1 or something.
Right.
So like 5 hours. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, Roki, anything?
Oh, my turn now. I'll see that. I guess the only thing I can do is try to get away.
Yeah.
Get to the rest of the
I
group.
think then I think then that seems a fitting place to sort of end combat. Maud's gonna catch up to Snorb, I hate to say it. And when she does, she will knock him out. Leaving you guys with the cauldron, but one Snorp and one Manny less. You've heard the hag's deal. Return with the children. A life for a life. She would trade Manny and Snorp for them both.
Not worth it.
Okay. That's going to end combat. Roki, you catch up to the others. You see them by the boat, holding this cauldron. Faith is distraught. She's like, "What? We have to go back for them, right? Even if we don't have the children, we have to make some sort of attempt to save them."
I'll put a hand on Faith's shoulder, look at Roki and Stef and say, "Let's talk once we get back to town. We ain't gonna be doing anything else here, are we?"
We need a plan. That was nothing I could do.
But you're right. The loss of Snorp hurts.
Stef, are you on a different mic? Because it sounds much worse now.
I think he's just far away.
Yeah, you sound a little bit distant.
Anyway. Yeah, let's get back to town for now.
Distance myself from the loss of.
Yeah, you're cutting up as well. I think your sensitivity is a bit too high, maybe? Or lagging, maybe. In any case, you hunker onto the boat, lift the cauldron up. It does seem to support the weight. Oh wait, you can even use the disc behind the boat. That's fine. I'll say, yeah, it's not ground,
because
but
it floats.
whatever. Yeah, normally it has to be ground, but that's fine. I'll let it slide.
Slide.
So you're gonna say you're gonna float back to all the way back to East Haven, right?
Yeah.
Mm. That East Haven has like guards and soldiers and shit, right?
Yeah, they have a militia.
Oh, nice.
I'll tell
Fairly large
Stef.
one.
Guys,
Before-
I have just the plan to recruit an army.
Yeah, well, people definitely want to help out, but before we tell anyone what happened, like, we'll deliver the cauldron, but let's think real hard about what our options are before we do anything, because...
Cauldron bargain.
You guys don't have the Chewinga goggles, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
We shouldn't have had them in the first place.
Oh yeah.
It was a stroke of
Before we
genius.
do anything, right?
Hey, I think we do have the goggles. Didn't I take them after you?
Oh
threw
yeah,
them?
you picked them up when I threw them on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We can no
Before
longer use Snorp as the party indicator. Will have to be Bellamy.
Okay, what are you saying, Steph?
maybe we can discuss on the boat what we're actually gonna do in town.
Yeah.
Do we want to get Snorp back?
Bad, eh?
Yeah, Steph, we want to
Yeah,
get
you're up,
Snorp and Manny back, because no matter what I think of the guy, what he just did, if nothing else, was brave.
All right. All right, Manny too, I guess.
Now look, let's think about what we know so far.
I have an idea.
Go.
We know people that want the cauldron. We have the cauldron. We can make a trade. Help us get Manny back. You can have the cauldron.
Oh my fucking god, what a waste.
Do you?
You guys would be exactly where you fucking started.
So I have a proposition. East Haven has a militia, right? Bellamy, Roki.
They do.
Yeah, they have soldiers. The soldiers can help us get Manny back.
And they really need this fucking cauldron, right?
And we can tell we have knowledge of what to prepare for.
Yes. I would say my suggestion would be, in return for giving them the cauldron, we would like to recruit militia to help us save Manny.
Now look, I don't know those people, and I don't trust them. Let's stash the cauldron. And then we tell them that we give them the cauldron once we get Manny back, because...
Why would they believe us if they don't?
Yeah,
You could show them, then stash it.
Yeah,
or
but
show one person
they
stash
wouldn't
it.
let us walk out with it if they saw it. If there were only 3 guys, we can't really stand up to a town militia.
Mm-hmm. I
You
would
say,
say
come
we
out to this
just-
location.
I
We
would
show
say
you the
we
cauldron.
have to. I would say we just have to believe in their gratitude. We should also tell them about the children, maybe, because we could still use the children as bait.
We're not giving children.
No, we're not taking children.
Faith
We take
asks,
the children away, but I'm saying maybe if we approach the stupid cave with an army, where she can clearly scry, by the way, guys.
yeah, she seemed to know where we were at all times.
Yes. So I think if we just waltz in there without 2 children,
They're gonna know.
I think Snorp and Manny are not gonna have a head on their shoulders for very long.
Right.
Is there
This
any
has
way
to
we
be-
can? Go ahead. Sorry.
You raise a good point, Bellamy. Like the town militia, everyone seems very desperate. If we want, we could. If there's someone we trust in East Haven, we could ask them to meet us out. Just a couple of their men to show them what we have, and then present the deal, or take it to good mead. I'm thinking, and then if they accept, then we say, right, we're gonna trade this for some help, and then we can go and stash it after them. That way, we don't have to walk into the town. But
yeah, let's discuss with them. They might have an idea we don't. They might have something that helps that we're not sure of. Like,
I'm a big fan of the recruiting the militia.
Well, yeah, but
let's go talk to them and make the plan with them.
Well, here's another thing. So we saw what part of that cave looks like, the way it circles around, the dangerous eyes. I only saw the big giant skeleton thing. I don't know if there was anything else in there.
There was something else. You could hear it.
Oh, right.
Whatever went after Snorp, and it sounded big. It's not something.
So,
oh, hold on. You didn't hear something big coming after Snore, but you did hear like a zap, an electrocution, like a spell of lightning.
Okay, it sounded dangerous. Like,
yeah,
I'm not going to assume it's less dangerous than the giant undead thing.
So here's the thing: since we know a bit, not all of it, but a bit of what we're going into, what would we do different this time? Because if we just go in like last time, the same thing's gonna happen, militia or no militia, because those are tight caves. Whatever creatures are in there that's their hunting lair.
What kind of
we can make a plan now, and then they disagree with it when we try to work with them or recruit them, or we can go meet them and make a plan with them.
Yeah.
If they're going to help us, they're going to want some input.
Can we? This is a question to the DM, I guess. What kind of things can we buy?
Oh.
Also, just like kind of out of game, you don't have to go and save Manny. You have the most valuable magic item. Thanks to that, you now have the most valuable magic item in Icewindale.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, so like it's not a bad trade. I mean, yeah, you lose Manny and Snorp, but you still have. And also, come on, guys, are you really gonna get? I don't want to like metagame this, but do you really want to go and give up this fucking cauldron to these dickheads in East Haven, not the nice people in Goodmead? You know, or do you even want to give it up at all? This is an incredibly powerful bargaining chip, and just don't. We
were going to use the cauldron to help people.
First of all, Manny, you're knocked unconscious.
I'm knocked unconscious and about 40 miles away, so whatever I'm saying is pointless.
Whatever you say is pointless. And I'm gonna say this. I would sacrifice everybody in the 10 towns. And you would too.
I'm guessing you said for Snorp.
For Snorp.
Yeah.
And you would too, Manny.
Yeah, that's true.
If you were here. And there's going
to be a deal we make where this cauldron goes where we wanted to go anyway, and we get help because.
I mean, Goodmead just wanted to give us a barrel of meat, right?
Why am I even talking? Go ahead. I'm gonna mute myself.
No, you can talk. We're out of character. You can also influence.
We're having a metagame commentary. If I'm having a metagame commentary, all I would say is that you would know that Manny's interest wasn't in giving it away for trading it, like his intention was to literally for us to have the reputation from everywhere we go that we help the poor, help the needy, that it is literally great for us to be in any of the 10 towns, but to keep that cauldron because it is immensely valuable.
I think you're literally the only person who wants that.
How do you keep
I
the
want my
cauldron?
man back and I want my snort back. That's what.
There's no way we're keeping the cauldron because we're gonna have to move from town to town.
It's
in
like
ice
you have the
form.
disc.
Yeah,
Dude.
You have a disc,
who was
yeah.
it we were planning on helping out with the cauldron?
The captain of the East Haven.
No. Initially, the good meat guys for it.
Oh, right.
No, but he just
it?
mentioned that it exists. The information about the cauldron itself, we did get in
The second you tell anyone that you have the cauldron, you are fucked.
How do you get
let's
reputation
just-
without telling anyone?
Everyone,
Yeah, hold
everyone
on.
wants it. Everyone's going to want it.
So
Yeah, but we have
you
an
performed a
offer.
seance with Imdra, and she said if you could acquire this cauldron, it would be of great help.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
as Faith suggested, you could organize a little meeting rather than walk in there with the cauldron. You could say, "Hey, look, Imdra, we trust you. Bring a couple men if you feel. But meet us outside the town. We have something we need to show you."
Fuck Indra. We want to meet him with.
What if? You know we can lie,
You can
right? We don't have
you
to
can
tell the
choose which-
truth. We can
Yeah,
say
choose
that
which
it,
town.
we can say we buried the cauldron at the cave. If they come with us and help us save Manny,
We could just lie to
they
them and
get the
tell them we
cauldron.
know where
That's
this
very smart.
cauldron is.
Like we can say we couldn't bring it back.
No,
Like we had to hide it nearby because we couldn't carry it back.
That makes sense. You'd have to shore up, not in East Haven, but rather
Now,
shore
if
up.
they have a bigger ship than we do, they can bring it back.
Yeah.
They don't need to know that we're lying that we couldn't bring it back in our ship.
But what would be the consequences of them finding an empty cave and no fucking cauldron?
We can sneak the cauldron there. They go on their boat, we go on our boat.
You know what?
And then we give them the cauldron at the end of it.
Guys, I'm fine with whatever you make your mind up for. But what I'm saying is we're gonna use the stupid cauldron to save Manny and Snort.
Yeah, we can demand what they do. Like they have to feed the right people with the cauldron, and not.
Please do not give away the cauldron.
But what
I
do you
would
want to
rather
do with
roll
it?
the character than you give
Manny,
away the cauldron.
be unconscious. You can talk to us after this, right?
No, but hold on a second. So we
session.
have the cauldron. The captain of East Haven knows we went after it.
Right.
What was going to happen? We would take it with us all around the freezing wasteland? We were going to leave it in a town eventually.
It weighs like 50 kilograms, Manny. You're not that strong.
I mean, there was no scenario where this isn't just like a magical jewel that you can whip out and produce food. This is a massive object that it would have to be static.
Can you transfer the magic of the cauldron onto the goggles?
Probably not. Probably not.
Okay, no. Let's simplify this. We're overcomplicating it. So,
But
what do you want?
Probably make the cauldron vibrate.
Cool. What we want now, more than anything else, is to rescue Manny and Snort. Right? We're all on the same page.
Yes. Faith says.
Cool. All right.
Let's organize a meeting.
Yes.
Like,
Let's. Look,
But
let's
we should not like take the captain of the guards. We just need the speaker, right? The captain of the guard would trust the word of the speaker.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day. You can go to Goodmead with this information, you could go to Imdra, or you could go to Speaker Whalen.
We need an army, boys.
I would say
it's true. The militia here in East Haven is far greater than any other town you've seen so far.
Look, Indra has given us no reason not to trust her. I say, no matter what we do, there's no use being dishonest. Like, we're in a bad situation right now, and we want to rescue our friend. Let's not try and think about fame.
Let's not go that far and call him our friend, okay?
Okay, our bald acquaintance that life goes.
Useful idiot. Better word.
Sure. The point is, the point is, so let's keep it as simple as possible. We need find people to rescue Manny. The best person, best person to give us find people is Captain, right?
Yes.
So let's talk to her honestly, tell her exactly what happened, and that Manny was willing to give up everything to get this call to the people, and let's see what happens.
I would just like to remind you that stealing stuff is legal in that town, though.
I don't think anyone's gonna manage to steal the cauldron from us. If they do, we're very bad.
Let's
Whatever
not
we
bring
are.
it. How about we don't bring it to the meeting?
Sure,
And then,
right? No,
like that.
All right. Okay.
let's do what Faye suggested. I'll go talk to the captain. Tell her to bring men, the best men she has and men she trusts. We'll talk over by the cauldron outside of town, and we'll go from there because we can't anticipate everything.
Hey,
So-
maybe we could just offer them golds, like whatever it takes. There's
Gold, we have to keep the cauldron.
Yeah,
well,
Let's.
who said we don't know if we want them having the cauldron or someone else having the cauldron, but we can still discuss it with them.
why wouldn't
Right.
you want them? I don't get that. Why wouldn't we want them to have the cauldron?
But the people from the militia.
No, the East Haven, because
Oh no, we
they're
want
not-
East Haven now. I thought we were talking to the other guys.
No, East Haven. Fuck the other guys.
Yeah,
All they-
let's go talk to East Haven then. Let's go.
yeah.
Okay, so what we're doing
East
is
Haven doesn't have a militia. Like, oh, sorry. Yes, ignore me.
Yeah. Good
Good
meat.
meat hasn't.
All Good Meat wanted to give us was like their best barrel of fucking meat.
okay. So
I don't
here's what
care.
we're doing. We'll stash the cauldron somewhere outside of town. I'll go and get the captain and ask him to bring a few men, the fighting men that she trusts with us, and we'll have a conversation by the cauldron outside of town. That's what we'll do. First of
I
all, I'm
will
gonna see
stand guard by the cauldron.
All right then. Seems you have a plan of accord, and as you're traveling over this, the weather takes a terrible turn, and I need everyone to give me a frost check.
Oh man, but why? And I use my inspiration. Okay.
Easy.
Please.
And the blizzard makes it harder. DC 5 now. Oh, DC increases by 5. Oh. Okay.
What was the DC again?
Well, normally it'd be like 15. Sorry. Yeah, it'd normally be like 15 here, but DC increased because, of course, the
It's 20.
blizzard. So it went up. Yeah, it went up. And I'll roll for Faith as well. And she has +5 to this because of her own cold weather clothing, so that is actually a success. So the only one failed. Sorry, you failed by more than 5 as well. Unless you have resistance. No, you don't. Okay. You take a level of exhaustion, and you gain hypothermia, which is a nasty one. You have disadvantage on initiative checks, and I believe you don't have a reaction either.
Oh shit, that's bad.
So it chills you to the bone. You've been on 1 HP this whole time and just shivering in the boat. It's gotten the best of you, but nothing that can't be solved with a couple nights long rest. To get rid of hypothermia, you need to reach exhaustion level 0. Okay.
Wow.
I mean, I get that on a long rest.
Too long.
You've 2 now because you just suffer a level of exhaustion when you fail a frost check, unfortunately, and it was the reason you. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna put this on your character too. Reaction. There it is.
Well, that's
Okay.
bad. That's stupid
It
shit.
is. All right, but with that though, I will say, you guys finally arrive back at East Haven, or if you'd like to shore up sort of outside of it, that way you don't just stroll in
Yeah.
to the docks with the disc. You can do that as well. So you just,
Yeah.
or if you want, get Stef to get him off the boat. He continues on, guards the cauldron. You guys head to East Haven, unload, and the couple of fishermen spot you from out in their lodgings, and they rush out. You've returned. Wait, you're missing people.
Yeah, we
Don't
need to
tell me
talk
they
to the
met.
captain. Oh, sorry.
Oh, don't tell me they met a grim fate as well.
They're not in a good place, but we're trying to fix that, so we have to be on our way.
A tiefling also heads up to you guys and says, "What of the fishermen? Did you find them?"
What was left of them?
Did we find their bodies?
Yeah. They were in the cave, like, on the way to the frost.
They were more like smears, and you definitely saw the head of one as well. But you see, this tiefling takes a deep gulp and says, "You're right then. You'd better speak to the captain. Come, let's get to the town hall." He kind of leads you quickly over to there, so I'm just going to drag your tokens. The town hall's had a bit of a paint job, as you will soon see.
Oh shit.
Snatched up the place.
I don't know, my screen is bugged out. There's like, I'm getting warning messages, but it's for them.
I'll try and break you in a second.
Oh, I got like a warning of sources finished loading.
I roll to pet the dog.
Oh, yes, you can. Yeah, Bits is still here for some reason. Friendly Mastiff.
The dog has no pet.
She's a good girl. He licks you.
Yeah.
You see the two guards outside. They let you in. Somehow you just got charmed. Stef, are you still on the different map?
Charmed by the dog.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Let me try and pull you to the scene.
I don't see. I got
Good
like.
Lord Dingo.
I'll just
Leave that door
refresh.
alone.
I'll just refresh.
Yeah, refresh should do the job. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the guards let you in. How the fuck? What the fuck? You get rid of that. Get rid of this one as well. Yeah, I don't know how you fucked up.
I don't think it's his
Bring out
fault.
new stuff.
I don't think that's my fault either. I think something fucked up.
I think it's
That's
Stef's
fine.
fault.
There you go. The guards tell you go right in. The speaker is in his office. The captain is upstairs in her own smaller office.
I would say you can drag us to the captain if everyone agrees, unless they really want to speak to the speaker. I think the captain is a better bet for what we're trying to do, but it's your call. I'll go with whatever.
I got off the boat early. I'm hiding the cauldron.
Yeah.
Follow me. This guard says up these stairs right here.
Okay. How do stairs work? Oh god. Captain. Oh god. Oh, big.
That's it. Yeah, the guard tells you to go up there. Sorry, Bellamy. You might have been getting into an endless loop, and then you flew off the map.
But
oh my god! Hold still, Bellamy.
I got it. I don't.
Where did you...
Okay,
did you
move
go?
me. I won't move with the token anymore. Sorry.
That's alright. I think the thing bugged out anyway, but
Okay.
there you go.
Oh,
Go
Captain,
yourself
my
down
captain.
from here.
Jesus, what is this woman?
This place is a
In
maze.
here.
What the?
That's a small room.
You see, there's a couple of adventurers just heading out. She says, "Hold on a minute," and lets the two half orcs and human file out.
Apparently, Bellamy
they
shoved
seem-
past them.
Yeah, I know, right? They seem to be. They all seem to have a grim expression on their faces, and they don't even so much as say hello to you. They look saddened, and yeah, there seems to be something heavy weighing on their heart.
Fucking scrubs.
Come in, take a seat.
Look,
What news
Captain,
of the fishermen?
Look, we want to talk to you about something, but we have to meet a bit outside of town because it's a bit complicated. Can you take a few of your best men with you and we can just have a talk? I promise it's nothing dangerous or suspicious. It's just safer that way.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, goddamn.
It's not particularly hard, DC.
It's fine because I won't roll particularly high.
That's
Can you get
literally what I was
advantage
looking
if
for.
Can you get advantage if I try to help?
No, you can guidance, I guess, with the reaction.
You can guidance, but that is literally a success. That's all I needed was a 10.
Oh, okay. Pretend I
yeah,
didn't
you're
do
fine.
guidance then, whatever. It's a cantrip.
So she says, I see. Alright. Very well. I'll bring my closest guard. Where do you want to meet? Just outside of town?
Yeah, I'll tell her the place where we want to meet, and we'll go there together, if it's okay with her.
Okay.
Can I say, like, at some point on the boat trip that I, like, sketched some kind of, like, picture and description of what we fought?
Nice.
Just so I can use that to, like, in the future.
You draw this kind of rudimentary skeleton, but then you realize it looks just like a normal skeleton, and you have to add another little person next to it, like a stick figure for like reference of size.
I'll put a monkey next to it.
Oh yes, the monkey size reference.
This is how many monkeys this is.
Okay, so outside of East Haven, you meet up. She has two of her best heavily armed veterans with her, and they say, right, so what is this all about then?
I'll tell Stef I'll whistle for him, and I'll say, Stef, buddy, bring it out, please.
Sure, I'll show up with the cauldron thing and the disc. I'm not gonna make like huge effort to hide it or anything. I'm also like almost dead and frozen and shivering. I look miserable.
Yeah, you've got hypothermia out here. They told you to stay. Oh god. So she sees you and says, "My goodness, get inside, please." This is the cauldron the White Lady spoke of. I take it.
Yeah. Now, thing is, Manny, who was with us, he got left behind because of him we were able to get it out. Now, I told these boys that I was going to be honest with you, so now the cauldron is here already, and you know what we're going to do with it. But could you help us get him back? He's stuck in a cave there. It's just a simple rescue mission. But we can't do it by ourselves. It went really poorly last time. We know the lay of the land a bit, so it won't be going in blind, but we'd really appreciate your help getting him back.
Before we get to that, we have to make good on our arrangement. What happened to the fishermen out there?
I'll describe it because my monkey, right?
Sure.
We discovered a hag in a covenant. It seems like she was killing the fishermen for sustenance. She was cooking them in the cauldron.
Cooking them? Alive?
Eating them. There is a hag, and she ate your fishermen. That should make you really thirsty for revenge. Just saying.
She is clearly a blight.
No
doubt she must be wiped from Icewindale.
I think she's a danger to more. I think she said she wanted children. What's in that cave is not enough for her. I think we can make a deal with us, you and us together dealing with the hag. And I hand her like what I've wrote down. As much information about what happened there and some reference drawings. There's something I didn't get a look of that sounded just as dangerous as these. And I think we can deal with this together, but I also don't want the cauldron to be used selfishly. I know you have a temple, and you have important people in that temple. Could this cauldron go to the temple and be used to feed the many?
That is precisely my goal. Yes.
Okay.
It will provide East Haven through many harsher winters than this.
So
with this cauldron, you will have saved our town.
We work together to deal with the hag, try to get our friend back. Regardless of outcome, you get the cauldron. The only important thing is that we try to resolve this situation together. Does that work?
She thinks for a moment. Her brow furrows. She looks back at the other two veterans behind her. They seem to be loyal and respectful of Imdra's decision in this moment. And they give her the nod. Under circumstances like this, I would normally say that nothing is worth the risk of my own men, the lives of East Haven's folk. But
The hag
inaction,
will be a danger to you anyway.
precisely. They've already killed several of my fishermen, and inaction may lead to our slow, inevitable end anyway. This cauldron would change that.
Before we make a plan, Bellamy and Stef, what did you say about the hag knowing where we were in the cave?
Yeah, it didn't matter how quiet we were. She knew. So, whatever magic or whatever else she can do.
How do we plan around that? Full honesty, what we're going into.
Well, what I was thinking is, first, before we get to the hag, we'll have to deal with her helpers. And that bridge over there, even last time, even though Manny was brave and went in, that's a good place to shoot things from. It's a good choke point. And we can do this like you would do in an army, try to get them into a position where you can just whittle them down from afar no matter what they cross. And then once we deal with the big threats, then we'll just throw everything we got against the old woman and hope that's enough.
How do we get in?
My worry is this will be a hostage situation. We turn up with a militia and an armed force, and your information is correct. She'll know.
I
What's
think
to
it's
stop
only
her
once
from?
we step in the cave.
Very well.
Well, I might have an idea that's maybe a bit dangerous.
Yes.
So we kind of cut a deal with her, and she told us she would also give us back if we offered her 2 children. Now, we absolutely do not want to give her 2 children. Let's be clear on that. There is no way we're giving her 2 children. But maybe we could use 2 children. We could bring 2 orphans with us.
Hold on. Now,
as a distraction.
Yeah. Hold on. The idea is good, but let's do this. Can we, and Captain, you may know your people better than we do, are there halflings in town that we can disguise as children?
Oh, there's at least one.
There is. Yeah, she says that exactly. She almost jinxed. Yes, there is. Ronaldo is his name.
We won't happen to have 2, would you?
Another one.
Maybe even
There
a
is,
dwarf?
actually. No, there's a halfling in the stables. She's quite a plucky go-getter type, but
So here's what we do, because if we go into the cave,
like the plan. 8 halflings, we can use the halfling.
So hold on. Let's try and do this. That woman knows us. She knows we're afraid of her. So it will make sense if we brought whatever tribute we took and tell her to meet us at the front of the cave, rather than us going in, because we'd be fucking terrified to go in again. We'd be stupid to do so.
We also need an explosive. We need to let you know it's time to come in and explode. What would we say? Nearly 200 meters between the entrance and the hag?
More, I think it was.
Did I open up the shop menu again? How did I open up?
about 300.
300. So an explosive is the only way I can think of informing you when it's time to come in.
I see. You want a signal? We don't have much in the way of explosives here, but, well, having said that, I suppose I do owe you this. And she pulls out from behind her, or one of the men hands her a scroll.
Fireball! I'm sorry. I do remember that.
The wizard seems happy. I will offer you this, or you can have this. And she holds up like this white bag, and you remember it had like these fuzzy objects inside, which had conjuration magic over them. You could use this as a way to open up the fight.
Wait, didn't Manny steal the bag of tricks?
No.
No, he
And we
failed.
stole
No.
it straight back.
Well, I'll let the wizard deal with the magical items.
I want the scroll of fireball. Look, guys. We can argue about this if you really want, but there's a giant skeleton.
Stef, you can decide what you want to take.
I say we take the scroll of fireball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I agree.
Then
So
it's yours.
Throwing fireballs at things.
we are going to need a long rest
2.
because we are going to have to hold them off whilst you make your way through the cave. It's full of ice. Have you got equipment to get yourself
Let him
through the
speak.
cave as quickly as possible?
Equipment to get through the cave. Yes,
It's
we
an
can
icy floor.
equip our men with crampons.
Can we
Yeah.
also have crampons?
Yeah, we'll buy some for ourselves. I don't remember how much they cost, but
You could give them to us for free. Come on, don't be stingy.
Okay. And then how long will it take you to travel about 300 meters through
Being
ice if
stingy,
you have
eh?
the crampons?
I just gave you a scroll of fireball. It's hardly stingy.
And
Those
I gave
crampons are worth crampons are
gave
5
you-
gold each.
And I gave you a magic fucking cauldron that
Let-
solves world hunger. Okay.
We haven't given the cauldron yet. Let's not argue more. Let's make a plan. How long do you
Crampon-
think it will take you to get to us about 300 meters for an icy cave? How long do we have to hold them off?
5 rounds.
Yeah,
Too long.
300 divided by 10, so like... wait, no. She can dash, of course. So... It'd basically be
Half-
300
Half a minute?
divided by 65 rounds. 5 times 6 is
Yeah.
So she could sprint in
30
half a
seconds.
minute.
Yeah, they could get to you guys in half a minute.
We could also like try to. That's why we should take the half, right? We can like maybe, be Manny first, and I'm sure Manny will talk the other ear off that she's got.
The moment we signal, we're gonna be in a fight. We don't.
Wait, so
Right.
basically you want to go into the cave?
We need to get there, survive half a minute while some militia gets to us against a very angry hag, a giant skeleton, and something else.
Yeah, but this time we have a scroll of fireball.
But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Isn't it better to try and get the hag out of the cave? Because basically we have something she wants, like at the entrance of the cave at least, you know? Because basically,
Oh yes.
yeah, what I'm saying, at least try to persuade her, because that way, basically, if we're bringing children, we also need to know that Manny's still alive. Because
So
we have good reason not to trust her.
the
She's a fucking
children,
monster.
Lord,
fake
don't
children,
forget
could be
about my boy,
near the
son.
entrance.
Yes. And I'll go in and ask her to meet us outside because we're fucking terrified to be in there alone with her, and that's the only way this deal is gonna happen. And we're banking on the fact that she wants those children bad enough to be able to meet us halfway rather than being in the cave, you know?
Imdra says, "This is a good plan. It's unfeasible to fit all the militia in those tight corridors. Even if
Yes.
I could get all the men in there, they can't all get a shot on her.
Just
Having her
to
out in
ask
the
how
open
many men
means...
does she have there?
Well, it's more how many boats can I spare?
Oh, well, that's good to know. Well, you
Okay.
have a couple of dead fishermen that don't need their boats anymore.
Don't say
Um,
that. How
It's
about
a reminder.
we prepare for the morning, we head out at dawn, and we discuss the finer details. We know we're bringing her to as close to the entrance of the cave we can. We know we're going in and we're putting ourselves in the initial danger, and we know how we're sending you a signal.
All right.
Yeah,
If you're
and
content with that.
one more thing, and I'll look at Stef, who's clearly tired. Now,
I need a
That-
couple of more.
that old woman, she likes playing games, she likes hurting people from what I could tell. I think if we're gonna do this, because the odds are still against us, we might as well be as rested as possible, so I think taking an extra day to prepare wouldn't really put Manny at risk. She knows the deal, she made the deal. But if you guys want to head out tomorrow, I'm good with that too. I'm just thinking about Stef here, and I'll slap him on the back.
I'll take 2 long rests because it will probably also take time to prepare
If
both.
the extra day is needed, sure, we can do that. More time to prepare.
Very well. I will return to the town hall in the morning. I will have organized and figured out how many men I can muster. In the meantime, you look like you will need some rest. And we'll contact Ronaldo and Olimin Snowborough, I think is her name. Hopefully, they're understandable in this endeavor, but they will have free meals all time should they partake in this.
I'm sure you can also be very convincing.
Indeed. All right. Thank you for this information. And by the way, this cauldron, I'm not sure about it being out here in the open.
Yeah, if you're gonna help us, the cauldron is yours. We're not playing games.
All right. We have a secure location in the bottom of the town hall, a dungeon. We can lock it in, and I'll have guards posted at it.
I'm just gonna do a quick insight check on her, just in case.
I would rather trade after. At the end of the day, it will. On the day, it will be on the ship. So if we die, you get it anyway.
Roki, let's not play games. She's willing to help us. Come on.
I'm with Bellamy. Just give her the.
I'm not handing over the cauldron until we are there and doing it.
If they wanted, they could kill us and take it from us right now. It's about honesty, and what we're trading here is.
And they know we're being honest.
Yeah, exactly. So give them this.
So
I'm not carrying this brother. Look, I'm freezing. My tail is starting to fall off.
I will roll into a safe place. Like, this is our only bargaining chip. Trust only goes so far.
Look, the safe place is in the town hall.
Let's have Faith decide. She's like.
You would. Yeah, she seems to be the neutral party. Faith says, I understand what you're saying, Roki. This is a precious item, and I can hear Manny's voice in my head now, just saying, by all means, do not give it up. But this is why we came out here. My question to the White Lady was if there was anything that could help the town. And this is it. I don't believe Imdra would take advantage of us now. She admitted herself, this hag needs to die.
You're being a little too paranoid here, Roki. They need to kill the hag anyway, or she kills more fish.
These people have done nothing but help us since we got here. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's try and believe, like you believe in me. You had my back in the cave when those guys were grilling me with questions. I trust these guys. Let's try and see a glimmer of hope every few days. What do you say?
I mean, what would Manny say?
Manny is a materialistic piece of shit. Don't think about me.
Manny said that he wanted you to help the towns, that he wanted to get them on our side, so that we could work together.
Look,
we are helping them. We're working with them to not only kill the hag, but to leave the cauldron with them after. Everyone
Then
wins.
we're allies, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's give them the cauldron and have some faith.
She said the thing.
She did. And Roki, you see Imdra, Alagath says, I can see this is a tough decision for you, but you have my word that no, I will not be taking advantage of you. You will have my men ready to fight alongside you.
And
this hag is a threat to all of us.
Fine.
The only thing I can't guarantee is that Ronaldo would be willing to come, but I'm sure we can twist his arm.
If you need convincing Ronaldo, you can let me tag along. He and I have a very special relationship.
And with that, I think that's a perfect time to end that scene.
I'm just going to the end. I'm going napping.
All right. You guys can all take a long rest, and
we said 2 long rests, right?
Yeah, we're gonna wait 2 days
Yeah.
for
I
him to
take
be
it I'm not
convinced.
getting any long rests, or
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
what happens to
Manny.
Manny in this time? If there's anything to tell, if
So
not, you can just.
Manny would certainly come to consciousness, and they would find
It's-
themselves tied up and guarded by the frost giant skeleton. There is.
I have a suggestion. He's
Yes.
made forced to copulate with the hack.
Good lord, no. Fuck that.
I don't know, Manny.
Manny.
I feel like Manny would be into it.
They
Let's
don't
ask Manny. Would you fuck a hag?
I'm gonna pass on that one.
If you want,
think-
you may question her on the finer details as to why she wants the children.
I think I've got a pretty idea as that's how hags reproduce. So,
Correct.
you know, am I tied back to back with Snorp?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Well, we're just gonna be making small talk. We'll be like, "Hey, Snorp, how you giving up? How you doing?"
Oh, I'm great. Snorp seems to be still in a really good mood for some reason, believing that this is all still part of the plan that you had. He has
This is
absolute confidence in you that you know exactly what you're doing, and this is exactly what is supposed to happen. So he's like, yeah. Is this going good? Am I doing well?
this is going exactly according to plan, Snorp. You're doing really well.
Oh.
You're a good Snorp.
Yes, it's not very good at pretending to be a prisoner.
Yes, yeah, we're pretending to be prisoners. Yeah.
Did you see that weird light thing? There's this like bobby blue thing. It was like a ghost.
Yeah, I mean that thing really fucked you up, but
Yeah,
but also
it zapped me.
yeah, I know, right? But now you also get death saving throws, so I'd say that's a win.
Yeah, by some god's grace, I'm still here.
Some divine
Or should I say,
intervention. Yeah.
by Tiamat's grace.
Yeah, well, we can talk about that later. So, but anyway, let's go back to the A plot because this is getting quite circular.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's circular in the way that she's just watching you two.
I'm so
right.
disappointed you didn't try to use the hack.
No.
Now,
Don't go
here's
down
the
that
question,
road.
guys, in terms of session and stuff, because Manny is basically not going to be doing much except maybe scenes between days. Do we want to just... Yeah, do we want to just continue the session until we get to the cave with whatever people are bringing and maybe they stop there so Manny can participate next time, or do you want
to... I would also fast track it because then Manny has an opportunity to participate.
Yeah, because this way he's like kind of on the sidelines, and I want all of us.
Well, there's nothing in between anyway. To be honest,
except we want to do stuff in downtime. So
yeah, I presume that you guys are going to go fishing in the meantime.
I kill all the goats that are left in town.
Do you want? It's 5 gold for crampons.
Yeah, I'll spend the 5 gold for crampons.
There you go.
I feel like she would give us to them as provision so we can fight with them.
I'll give you 5 gold. Will you please just pick up crampons?
You have 5 gold. Give me
overgrown, clumsy, autistic lizard.
I have. Sure, I'll put my gold to 7. There you go. Give me.
Okay. All right.
I will personally put the crampons on your feet. I swear to God.
Stef, roll. Let's do a long rest as well.
2 long rests, right?
Yeah.
If you're doing 2, then yes.
I mean, just to get rid of the exhaustion, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare fucking Bane and Shield of Faith. No, we're going for combat.
Okay. During this time, Manny, I'm gonna say you don't get the opportunity to have a long rest. You're just as bad a shape as what you was before.
That sounds fair. How many frost checks do I need to make?
She keeps you warm at the very least. She doesn't want you dying on her because you're in the shelter and you're by a warm fire and you've got Snorp to snuggle up on. I'm not gonna make you roll frost checks.
Can
I get one? Can I get 1 hit point back? Can I get a hit point or a hit die or something?
You don't have any hit dice to spend, and you can't restore any hit dice because you're not getting a long rest. So I'm leaving you in like a really bad shape deliberately.
It's called a hostage situation for a reason, Manny.
Right.
Oh yeah, cool. Fair point. Good.
Okay. All right. So 2 days later, you meet back up with Imdra in her office, and you didn't tell her that she couldn't tell other people, right? I mean, that much is obvious.
We
So,
could-
so this meeting takes place with Speaker Whalen as well, and this time you're in his office, somewhere down here. Yep, somewhere down here. This well-ordained office has got like tapestries as well, and Imdra is sort of standing alongside next to her, next to the speaker, and says, "All right, I managed to gather a lot of friends. However, Ronaldo seems to be a little bit elusive. We have him here. He's just in the other room, in fact. Bellamy, you mentioned that you was able to perhaps persuade him a little bit?
Where is he?
All right. Bring him in."
Okay.
And sure enough, see Ronaldo sheepishly escorted into the room behind you. Loud. Here he is. Says, "Oh, hey everyone. How's it going again? Oh, Bellamy, great to see you."
Listen, kid. Like I
Kid,
was
I'm not a kid. I'm an adult. They want me to play a kid. I get that much, but
Listen. Last time we met, things happened. You did some things. I lashed out. It's fine. God, I'm starting to sound like Manny. I'll keep this short. I was honest with the captain. I'm going to be honest with you. I need your help with something. This would be you helping me. So, if you do this for us, and I promise we'll do all we can to keep you safe, then I owe you a favor. It can be money, it can be anything you want. Obviously, if it's something like killing a person or anything, I'd have to know the person first and see if it's cool, but you know how that goes. So,
Imdra clears her throat. She's in the room.
yeah, see,
Oh,
the
great.
captain knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, thank goodness. I really thought you was gonna like kill me in my sleep if we didn't go through with this, but you owing me a favor, that's a great deal. You know what? That's fantastic. I'll take that.
I'll extend my hand so we can shake on it.
All right.
And I'll also try to sneak a gold into his pocket just to let him know that I'm cool. So let me see if I can.
Let a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think many people notice that. 16 passes. Yeah. All right. He looks down and you can feel it in his palm, and he gives you a smile and a wink. All right, perfect. When do we set out?
As soon as possible.
Imdra says, and this is Oliman Snowborough. If you haven't been acquainted before, she tends to the stables in East Haven. And you get, "Oh, hi everyone, pleased to meet you. I look after the axe beats and snow dogs. They're great. Maybe you'll want to purchase one after you get rich. Maybe you'll strike it big and need some transport." I'm just gonna look like a little girl? You want me to keep my hood up? He says, "Yes. If you can keep your cold weather clothing on at all times, all you need to do is stand there and look like children. That's it." "Oh, yeah, no problem. I can do that." Gives a thumbs up. Speaker Whalen stands up and says, "Right. We've inspected the cauldron, and it seems as though you were right. This is much, much more than it's worth in gold. I have still got my second thoughts about putting my men on the line here, Imdra. This creature, this skeletal creature you mentioned, if it truly is a frost giant, then it will take all of our courage and muster to withstand its onslaught. If things get bad, you are to retreat. The lives of our militia are not worth just one hag. And, of course, the lives of your friend. But they are the protection of this town. There are other threats other than the hag out there. So, I will leave that decision in your hands, Argalak. Things go south. Don't be a hero. Understood, Speaker Whalen. All right. With that said, I have mustered many men.
Haha! He said the word.
There are, well, you know what? Give it a roll. Just want to see just how many men she got. Persuasion check against Speaker Whalen, basically. 16, not bad. So she's managed to gather as many men as you can possibly imagine. She says East Haven has the best militia in the 10 towns. That is a fact, not just proud boasting. We have 150 soldiers and 12 veterans. We're the only town to have actually a standing army as well. So, I have spoken with Speaker Whalen here, and he has agreed to at least let us have a third of the militia in regards to this endeavor.
How many men is
This
that?
16.
50 soldiers and 12, and 4 veterans, which
Holy
is
shit!
it's a ridiculous amount. But that is literally how many they have in East Haven.
Oh wait, that's what they have in East Haven, but we
Yeah,
got
what are they giving us is the question.
16 is what he rolled, right?
She rolled a 16, so she gets a third of the militia.
Okay, cool.
That's which is 50 soldiers, 50 tribal warriors.
Yeah, boys, we got a fucking army.
And 4 veterans. You're giving up the cauldron for this? It's well worth the price. So she says this plan, don't get overconfident. This plan revolves around and depends on you getting that hag in the open. That doesn't happen. Our men would be stuck in a choke point in there. From what the cave you described, it is not going to be to our advantage, even with that many men. That giant will chop down anything that goes into its path. So, we lure it out. Our veterans can shoot it down with their heavy crossbows. The warriors have spears. So, who's the good negotiator? Don't tell me it was Manny.
No, he, as you can see by the fact that he is not here, he wasn't. But I guess Roki has a way with words.
Yes? Do you think you'll be able to convince the hag to come out and collect the children?
Okay, out of character. My charisma stat is 4.
We know, Stef. We know. We've noticed.
I'll talk about.
The autism is stronger with this one.
But
I just want my kobold friend back. He is the only body that
if maybe the captain or maybe Faith feel like they're better at that sort of thing, we can let them do the talking.
Me? Good try.
I think
he has a +2.
I have 12 charisma. I get a +3.
Bear in mind, this would probably the hag is likely, from what you've told me, that she's holding this Manny of yours hostage. She's clearly shrewd and tactful. So this is probably less to do with persuasion and more a way to fool her into bringing her out. This would be more of a deception.
Oh yeah, I'm also terrible at that.
Yeah, okay. It's the same stat, but
yes, Stef, we know. It's fine.
Terrible at many things, but I can make good vibrating magic items.
I'm sure there's a market for that somewhere.
I think I can convince her if I need to.
It's you, Tom. Just realized what the ghost was. All right. Anyway, so if any one of you can pull the wool over her eyes and bring her out,
it's probably Roki.
That would work.
Let's have Roki. Let's give him a bit of spotlight. It's been a while.
Here's a question for you, Stef. Could you tell if there was the whatever she has to detect us? Was it outside the cave as well, or only inside the cave?
Well, I would certainly roll a check.
Stef, you rolled an 18 on your Arcana, I recall.
Uh,
You know that it is not a spell, and it
Yeah.
is not a magic item.
We know it's a familiar.
You know it's some sort of familiar.
Well,
Yeah.
with my detective-like genius wizard level brain, I'm gonna tell you that the familiar can not move further than 100 feet from her.
Okay.
If the cave is 300 feet deep, he would not be able to sense us outside. Does the
We
game
need-
master confirm that answer?
If
Well,
I
you are
think
making an assumption, but also there is a very easy way to do this as a wizard. You send the familiar in, it learns what it learns, and then comes back and then relays the information. That's a way of using your familiar outside of the 100-foot range.
yeah, 100 foot is just to see through its eyes, but you can command it what is on this plane of existence.
Of course.
I think I might have an idea, and I might need Faith's help. So I'm
Yes.
going to ask the DM if you allow me to do this. Using the command spell, could I say like I sneakily put my like religious amulet like on my clothing, so like if I were to like reach up and touch it, sneak into conversation a command spell using Faith's help, so she'll be with me holding hers in her hand secretly, to try and trick this hag into following me out. Because we're not going to get attacked immediately.
Okay, so let's have a look at the spell first and see what components it has.
Yeah, that's one thing, and the other thing is command
just
only lasts
verbal.
one turn.
Okay.
It has flee,
it does.
but like, if we can like,
No, you could say follow, right? You could say follow,
yeah,
and it would work, right? But Bellamy's right in that it only lasts a very short time. It's not like charming the hag, which, by the way, actually works to your advantage because you know that most hags are kind of a bit resistant to sometimes resistant to those. Anyway, command would work
if I can somewhat get her somewhat out and then use command to get the rest of the way. In theory, I could do it 3 times in a row.
I have one more question. I guess her familiar obeys same laws, right?
You don't know for certain. By the way, I haven't said it's a familiar. I've said it's not a spell. It's not an item.
I assume
So,
it's familiar.
You can assume, but just be wary because I
What
haven't said
makes
it
an
is.
ass of you and me?
So if I could somehow lead her some of the way with conversation and then use command, because I don't think she's gonna step outside regardless of what I say.
You could use it in a moment.
Wing it on the day. Just wing it.
You could use it in a moment of like panic. If she senses something's up and goes to run away, you could use it, be like follow, and she will have no choice but to. And you could
Like,
maybe
could
get her out
Could
of
I
the cave
sneak
like that.
it into conversation?
You could also do it that way, but if you've succeeded in getting her to follow anyway, then that works up to that point. It's also a great use of like a panic button, right? If she does start to run, you can use it to pull her back.
Could I get advantage if I tell Faith the moment I touch my amulet to help?
She's rolling. She would be rolling.
Okay, so we're both kind of doing the same. No, okay.
She doesn't have the spell, but
so there's no way I can get Faith to help me to get a better chance of succeeding.
She says, "I'm good at calming emotions. I could try to like, convince her that we're not of any harm." So with that spell, she can basically turn a hostile creature into a sort of a neutral one. So rather than just attack her outright, she wouldn't be able to like command her giant to like attack you or turn around and hurt you.
Okay.
They'd be charmed in a way.
So I can say to Faith, if I touch my amulet that I've clipped on my clothing, to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that way we can make that happen.
The spell which she uses isn't as subtle as command. It's quite obvious, but if it succeeds, then they're charmed anyway. So they wouldn't see her as a threat or harmful.
Okay.
So she could do that. She would be charmed by you. That's the best option for gaining what you want to get an advantage. That's the best way to do it. She could calm the hag, reduce any hostility, and then as you're saying command follow, it maybe give her disadvantage because she doesn't see you as a hostile creature.
Okay, so we just need to convince her to get close enough to then do that bit.
And
Yeah, she's got a 60-foot range on that.
one
And
more thing.
concentration.
So
Yeah.
this militia they were bringing with us, if
Yep.
she uses whatever ability she has to see outside the cave, if she sees only us
Yeah.
and the kids, fine. But if she sees the militia, then there's no way.
She's no exactly.
So
This is the worry I have. Imdra
We-
says this strategy relies on getting her out of the cave without her knowing that a
Okay.
militia is waiting and hiding.
we have the kids near the entrance, so she can see,
Mhm.
or the fake kids, she can see that they're at the entrance of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Right.
convince her to bring Manny to the entrance of the cave as a trade.
Yes.
And once we're
Mhm.
close, me and Faith will do our best to charm the rest of the way out from there. Once she
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
out
close
into the
enough for
open.
us to do that, yes. I believe that's the only
That
way I'm getting
seems-
her out there.
I think that's our best bet.
Only worry is that whatever this thing is that she can see through goes on ahead and sees the militia before she exits.
I'm gonna
How do we deal with that thing?
I'm gonna keep an eye out. I have pretty good eyesight, and I'm gonna keep an eye out because last time I didn't see anything. But it has to be there unless it's invisible. But even so, it has to make a sound or something. And if I spot it, and even if we take it out using bows or whatever, it shouldn't make it too suspicious because we're frightened of her, and we would have done that even if we were actually bringing the kids.
So
I will say
that's-
this much, Stef, with your 18 from earlier, you do know that some wizards have familiars that can go invisible. So if it is indeed something like that, it was very likely that it was.
So Steph
'Cause
and Bellamy can
it's
be
all
looking for the invisible familiar whilst we do this.
Yeah.
Whilst me and Faith go
Right.
in.
We got this, Bellamy!
Okay, I think that's
Good
enough
luck
for
with
us to
that.
go.
I think this is as good as
Alright.
it's gonna get.
Okay.
Oh,
I hope for the sake of your friends that this works. It's their lives on the line here if it goes to shit.
do
He's my friend.
we leave the big fight for next week?
I say yes.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay, that's not a problem.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
set up the tokens outside.
already 10 p.m., right?
Yeah, it's coming up to it. By the way, if you have bought crampons, you can do control space, type crampons, and then just drag it to your sheet. Or I can
I
find them and do
did what control space cram.
Yeah, do you guys
Whoa.
want to get to the entrance of the cave before
I
we
mean, we
wrap?
can
Yeah,
just
so we-
fast forward it to
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
what I intend to do.
Yeah.
There we go. I have
Where's the
cram.
cave exterior? Cool. If you got the crampons, it's going to help the fight quite considerably.
I mean, could we not
so-
just say we bought crampons and we will have them now? Because Faith would do that for us.
No,
I
we-
already spent my gold. But yeah.
Yeah, I also
You
used
spend
my
the gold there.
We can leave Faith with money of her own. We don't want to take advantage of the
Okay,
kid,
so
but
how many
fine.
gold was it for a crampon, sorry?
5.
Five.
I've got one.
5, okay.
And one more thing, DM. So the way we be doing this in order is we reach the cave, we disembark with the kids, we tell the militia to hang back a bit, we look for any signs of anything watching us, invisible or not, and once we give the
Yeah.
all clear, then the militia comes close as well, because we want them as close as possible.
Right. Sounds sound. Indeed. Yep. We will start next session with you guys just disembarking from the boat with Ronaldo and Olamin in tow. You have 4 veterans, 50 spearmen. They've only got really one shot to do this before they have to run in. The veterans have crossbows, heavy crossbows. They can remain at distance and continue to fire. And of course, Imdra herself. She's not going to shy from a fight.
Yay!
And I know it's a cheesy question, but I gotta ask, I'm assuming that getting the cauldron itself back to town isn't enough for us to level up, right?
This is sort of half the quest complete.
I know. Fair enough.
There is also one other thing that could be part of the quest complete. Also, even if you do complete this quest, you've got to complete multiple quests to get level up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, there's other towns with other plights just as dire as this.
I mean, we did
this-
also kill the dwarfs.
I mean, what I'm eager for is for these guys to have level 2 spells more than anything else.
I'll tell you what.
Surely after we kill the hag, that should be level 3, right?
Mm,
No.
mm.
Not even if we also kill the frost giant.
Frost giant?
And we solved world hunger. Come on.
Yeah, how is
Yeah,
solving
this-
world hunger another level?
There's a picture of Manny on the main pillar in East Haven. We'll never forget you.
Thanks, guys. I
Why
don't
not
believe that you guys
Open
came back
door.
with an actual army. You must really love
Yeah.
Snorp.
You actually did. Oh shit! Like
How,
the thing is, you're
how-
giving up the cauldron for this help, so it is kind of worth.
I have kind of a question. How often do you get like an army of 6 people to fight a hag?
No,
Is this
not
the
often.
first?
Like
We've still got to do the hard part and get the hag outside. That's
true.
I'm just saying, how often has that for?
Now that we've got the cauldron and it's in the temple or wherever, they better put it in the temple. I hope they haven't played you, because you know what, you need to make sure that they haven't just like locked it away and then they're just gonna sell access to it. You know what I mean?
I've tried to negotiate, but everyone was like, "Just give it to them. Trust them."
I know. I heard
Negotiating
that.
access to food is better than not having food. I mean, food will just have a price.
It's the same. It's just the same. And you know what? You could have just let me die, and then arranged to like have a frozen soup based distribution system to all the other towns.
No, many. For the other towns, we still have like 40 fucking goats.
I mean, to be fair, by the sounds of it, they wanted to kill the hag anyway. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Or
sure
have you killed them?
heroic deed will inspire them to maybe share.
Look, man, if you want to be involved in the cauldron decision making, you should have found a way out of the cave.
Yeah.
I found a way out for the cauldron. Come on, can I get credit for that at least?
That was
Yeah.
pretty slick.
But, you know, if you ask me, the real MVP was my disc. But you
That,
did
the disc was kind of great. I think the problem is this item is, I mean, it is literally the cure to world hunger, and you have given up the cure to world hunger for an army to kill a hag, which is kind of, I mean, it's a big army, but it's like the cauldron is worth way more than what you used it for.
Manny, listen. This is Dungeons and Dragons. The cure to world hunger probably ranks pretty low on the list of magical items.
I'm just saying
Not
we could have used this item this army for something else.
Just be 5 sessions in, we're gonna find the Ring of World War. Okay, that's gonna be way more exciting.
Yeah, right, fine. I'm still looking for that Ring of 3 Wishes. So it's in
One
a
of the wishes
knucklehead
is going to
fight,
be to
I'm
get the
sure.
cauldron back.
Yeah. Cauldrons for everyone. Yeah.
A little bit more housekeeping. Are you summoning a new familiar?
I
If
will
so, you'll need
you familiar.
you will need 10 gold.
What?
10 gold's worth of charcoal and incense to summon a new familiar.
Now you can ask Faith for money if you want.
Yeah, just out of interest, while I was like a hostage, or while I am a hostage, how what's the hag like? Is she just literally just keeping me under guard, or is she being good to me and Snorp? And
Guys, I was saying we could have made a really cool romance arc.
no, I'll pass on that.
No, Maud is.
As for the familiar, right? Can I
Disgusting.
just ritual cast it? It's free for ritual cast, right?
Maud's disgusting. Manny has taken a vow of celibacy. He's a monk. Well, no, that's not true at all. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass on the romance, the hag subplot.
The bullshit about Manny loving all things.
You see, Maud Chiselbone, for the most part, tends to her own business. Occasionally, she sings this horrible shrill sound.
I sing along.
You can call it. You singing. Yeah. Okay, I'll send you the lyrics.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Here you go. This is the singing. You can sing that along with her. Other than that, she stares you out oftentimes with her bulging eyes. They seldom blink.
I look at her and lick my lips, and then give her a little, blow her a little kiss.
She licks them back just as lusciously.
I look her right in the eyes. I'm like, I am gonna eat you. You know that, right?
Oh, not before I eat you.
That's what you think, but
Or
you know
maybe
that
I'll take a finger or two from that kobold of yours.
take all you want. Do you think I even care? We just gave us the cure to world hunger. Try me.
When your friends come back with 2 children, you'll have solved my problem.
They're not coming back. Don't you know? You've just got played. you just got absolutely played. You're an idiot, hag.
If it means I've inflicted a misery deep enough for you to give up,
do I
then I'll be content with that.
Do I look miserable? Manny gets a big smile on his face because he really, really, really doesn't care.
She grabs a hold of Snob during this and says, "Perhaps this will make you more miserable." And she raises up a rusty hatchet and brings it down on poor Snob's fingers on his hand, like chops off several of them in one go. It's like this sickening thud. And Snob lets out a yelp of agony as blood spurts out onto the ground. I'll make these into little hairpins.
Can I have one? Oh, I don't have any hair. Yeah. Listen, here's the thing, right? You can either kill us now or kill us later, but the reality of the situation is you're not getting those kids. If I do not believe my friends were stupid enough to bring children here. You must be crazy to think that they would. You genuinely must be mad to think that my friends would bring children here. Do you know what? It's not going to happen. It's over. I also have no idea what these guys are doing with the halflings. So if they do it when they do it, I'm going to be like, "What the fucking idiots."
Well, then I'll raise an army of frost giant skeletons, and I'll get them myself if there's any left alive.
Cool. All right, you keep believing that.
All right. I think with that we will come to a close on tonight's session. But that was a good one, guys.
That's all right.
I don't know how I'm going to convince a hag to come to the entrance of the cave. Like, what the fuck?
Ronaldo, I can put on a great child's voice, like no, mummy, please don't. No wait, I don't have a mummy, right? I'm an orphan. Okay, let me get into character. I've really got to method act, right?
You used
Bellamy,
to you shut him up.
Oh yeah, right. So we will end tonight's stream. Thanks for watching. See you all next week when we can find out whether an army can take on a frost giant and a hag.